All right.
Yeah, so Starlight.
Speaking of Starlight, Stardom is more like it. So speaking of Stardom, let's get this out of the way.
I had not spoken on Hello Starlight for quite some time.
It's fucking crazy around here. Like, it's totally fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's been crazy as far as Starlight goes.
Jenny, though, did you see Starlight's newest thumbnail? She's pissing on your hat, girl.
No.
She is. She's pissing on the mob boss's hat.
Oh no, Jenny.
Shots fired. Pew pew.
Let's be realistic. Who gives a fuck about Hello Starlight at the end of the day?
Hey, Starlight.
The baby of the DC.
All right, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm only gonna do this for 5 minutes. Before I go to bed, I just have to address this.
Pull up.
See how Daddy likes that.
Listen to the shit this bitch says.
I'm digging through cow shit to get shrooms, to get high on.
You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Starlight.
It's on, Starlight.
I think that's fucking funny and that's cute. Well, I can be funny and cute too.
She is a nasty little skank. That's all she's ever been.
What's the matter, Starlight? You mad?
She tries to get all this internet dick, though. Get you a little piece of it, Starlight. It's fun.
Ew.
Get your own content, bitch.
If you don't want people to respond, then shut your fucking mouth, Starlight.
God dang it, you got me fucked up.
Because you're obsessed with my vagina. Literally obsessed with my vagina.
You like Hello Starlight? You're such a fucking idiot.
Somebody go pamper her ass.
Hey, Starlight. I just deleted that little short I put up talking about your ex-husband.
I actually tried to put your ex-husband's picture as my avatar, but I couldn't get it to work. But I can get it on my community post.
There you go, Starlight. That's for you.
Fuck every fucking one of you all that goes live to defend Hello Starlight.
Really? You've been around here all these years and you're going to be pathetic like that? Seriously?
All right. Yeah, Starlight, basically you can just go fuck yourself.
Hello Starlight. I'm going to say this once and for all. We're going to go real life now, Starlight. It's on now, baby.
Where Starlight's been holding the moral high ground for how long about anti-doxing?
I know, right?
See how Daddy likes that.
What a fucking lunatic.
And Starlight, when you grow a set of balls, you're more than welcome to show up any fucking time you choose, bitch. Pull up. Anytime you grow a set.
So again, Starlight, you want to play? Let's dance. Let's dance.
Yeah, just go fuck yourself, Starlight. You're a piece of shit.
Have a good day, Starlight. Touch the grass.
Hi, Gypsy. Hi. So nice to meet you.
Kim Kardashian and Gypsy Rose Blanchard joined forces on the latest episode of The Kardashians. Kim, who is studying to become a lawyer, said on episode 8 of the 5th season that she wanted to see what Gypsy Rose wants to do with prison reform.
So I've done a lot of research into your case.
Oh my God, really?
And I wanted to know what it was like working with Patricia Arquette.
Right.
I recognize that, you know what it's like to see the light go out in someone's eyes.
Right.
Have you seen me blink even once?
Blanchard was released from prison in December 2023. She served 7 years on charges related to her role in the murder of her abusive mother, Claudine Dee Blanchard, who is believed to have had Munchausen syndrome by proxy. Gypsy Rose shared with Kim some of her experience in prison, revealing she was denied one-on-one therapy.
So that's actually a lie. I was offered therapy, but I was wanting to impress you because you're the founder of Skims and you fucked Ray J.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't blinked, Gypsy. Off the record. How much to send Kanye on a permanent vacation? I also want to hear about your plans for TikTok. Advocacy work. I'm speaking to you telepathically now.
She also explained some of the difficulties she is facing now that she is free.
I still haven't orgasmed.
Wow.
I wanted to be Taylor Swift, but my parole officer wouldn't let me. I think it's like this system is just it's built to fail.
It really is.
Blanchard also revealed she feels regret over her mother's death.
You know, I look back on things that I could have done differently. And like the one thing I would have done differently is to make sure that I had a proper alibi. I want to bring awareness.
Gypsy has lots of favorite things she likes to think about, play and do. Like Disney and Star Wars, her two kitties, Tinky and TV do. Honey and Monty love Gypsy Rose. Mickey and Minnie love Gypsy Rose. And everyone else does, I suppose.
Oh, I'm on mute. Hello, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Let me greet the chat real quick. Teresa. Is that really your name, Teresa, with a Z? I like that. It's different. Wild One, how you doing? Dots. Lydia Jade, Bad Girl, Seal Nat. Jenny Light, Aqua Turtle, Time to Cry. Shout out to the Wambulance. Wambulance always pulling through. Every time. Not Sorry Charlie, Autumn Miller, Misha, Daisy Dead. Good to see you guys. Pink Sands. Oh, who else? Who else is here? Who else is here? Debbie Lou Who, or Debbie Who. Debbie H2O Polo. Melinda. Know Me 19. Christina Shelton. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. How's everybody doing? How's your week going? Oh, I just remembered I forgot to take my trash to the curb. I just remembered. Hey. Hello, Nicole. You're not there? It's trash day. I need to go take my trash to the curb. Hello, Avalon. How are you?
Hello. I finally got here.
Yes. On the other side of the world.
Yes.
Sort of.
It's 3 a.m. here.
Yeah. It's your bedtime.
Yeah, on Wednesday, day ahead.
Becca, here is... Oh, that is not the link. Let me get the link. Oh, yeah, it's Wednesday over there, huh?
Yep.
All right, let me see what I'm doing here. Let me get Becca the link. Bro is just doing the most. I may have some content on her all damn week this week. All right, here you go, Becca Scoops. Nicole, where you at? I don't know where she is. I was hoping she would come back so I could take my trash to the curb before I forget again. Anyhow.
Nicole.
Oh, there's Becca. Hey, Becca.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Just waking up here, you know.
Yeah.
California.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Yes. I just took me a little nap earlier.
Oh, that's
Bro
nice.
is live now.
What? She's live like 24/7.
I know. Was she ever not live?
Oh my God.
Let me check that out.
And I mean,
quick.
most of us are most of us are blocked, right? I'm blocked. I have no idea what she's saying. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah.
Starlight. What is she saying, you know?
Oh, yeah. I don't
Nicole
see.
said she's got no sound.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
That's
Oh,
not
wait,
good.
she's got sound. Oh, wait, sound from me?
No, Nicole, we can't hear her, right?
No, I cannot hear Nicole.
Oh, we can't hear her. No.
Oh, is she in the...
Yeah, in the back.
You have no sound. Are you on your computer or a phone? Nicole, you may just want to drop off and come back in. I don't know why you wouldn't have sound. Let me check your mic. Yeah, your mic is on. You're on your laptop and I can't hear you? That's weird.
Maybe go out and try again.
Yeah, come back in. Let me know if you need me to give you the link. Okay. All right, let's see. I need somebody to talk so I can go take my dang trash can.
Hi, Becca. Yeah, Becca's
hi.
here.
Hi, Avalon. How are you? Where are
Can
you
y'all
at?
talk for a minute? Or can y'all,
Australia.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
y'all
It's
chit
like,
chat. I'll be right
we're gonna,
back.
all right, we'll chit chat.
We
So
will.
what it's like, what time there? What
It
time
is
it there?
3 in the morning and it's
Oh, girl.
Wednesday.
Oh, girl. Okay. Wow.
We're
That's
in the
so weird,
future.
isn't it? So
Yeah,
weird.
I know.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So I'm in California and it is 10 a.m. here.
On
Just waiting.
Tuesday.
Yes, on Tuesday. God, that's so weird. That is so weird.
Don't worry, the future doesn't look bright. It's nothing exciting
Okay.
happening.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. Well, so I
How's your
guess,
beautiful puppy dog?
oh, yes. Yes, my Maisie. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
we've had
Maisie.
Aussies. We've had Aussies for a long time and I didn't think I'd get another one after our last one, passed away from old age.
Yeah.
And my son came home, my middle son, who's also a deputy sheriff, and he's like, "Look what I got, Mom!" And it was like an 8-week-old Aussie. And you know what? People that are dog owners, you know how difficult it is when they're so little. You have to. It's like having a newborn baby, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, great, but no, I love her. Yeah, I love her.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
I think we all don't look forward to that part when it's like with puppies and then
Oh,
it's like, oh, well, can't we just have you when you're grown up, but
I
with the
know.
training?
I
Yeah.
know, but we got through it. Yeah, she's gonna be 2 coming up. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
my old.
go ahead.
Where's Nicole?
Oh, there we
No,
go.
there she is. Hey, Nicole.
Hello, hi. I don't know what happened, but here I am.
No sound. There was no sound.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on, but yeah, I had to recharge my laptop, so maybe that has something to do with it. But
Well, you
anywho,
figured it out.
I figured it out. I just wanted to talk to you because you fucked Ray J.
Who?
That was from the case video with
Oh yeah,
he was talking to
that guy really should
him.
pump out some more content. 'Cause,
Hilarious.
yeah, even his commentary, he does a few commentary videos,
I
and
know,
they
that's
are
where I found him
funny.
originally.
Him and
He
Morbid
is.
need to get together so
Oh my
Morbid can have
gosh,
another
he's
dude.
hysterical.
I
Yeah,
agree.
he's great. I love that guy. Just
I,
makes you
I
laugh.
just discovered him
Me
just
too.
a couple days
Guys are
ago.
funny.
So funny.
Just hits every time.
It,
Yeah.
Yeah, even his commentary is fantastic. That's why I originally found him, and I was like, "Oh my god, this guy's hilarious!" And then the Elmo videos and look at that.
fucking funny.
The farting is what gets me
It's
too.
great.
The one in Hobby Lobby has to be my absolute favorite,
It's so
though.
funny.
She's looking at knives.
That's so funny. So spot on, you know?
Yes. Morbid in Case
God.
would be hilarious. Yes, he needs to get him up there.
I keep well, Case will come into the chat. And I'm like, Case, get up there. Come up here. What are you doing
he
in
needs
there?
to invite him. He needs to officially invite him so he can come on
Mhm.
the
I'm
show.
surprised
You know?
he hasn't yet.
Yeah, big guest.
He's been wanting some more testosterone on the panel.
And not only that, but if he goes on Morbid, there's a really, really good case that Gypsy's going to know about him then, right? For real.
Yeah.
You know, and
Oh,
I just would love her to see all his
Blue
videos.
Ivy. Hey, girl, I haven't seen you in forever.
Aw.
Where you been? What? I don't know if you want to talk about it live, but you told me something about that Katie person, Nicole.
Well, no, somebody just sent me a message saying that what's her name? Katie. Just Katie. There we go. Just Katie one was in live and she was talking smack about you because she talked about your live yesterday.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna do one every day until y'all shut the fuck up.
You guys are
and
watching,
leave
I'm
people
sure.
alone. They need
Hello,
to leave.
Katie. Hello, Brie. I know you're on your live, but hello, Dreamer. Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Gigi.
I mean,
hello, Amelia.
I know
they're
Gigi's
seriously
watching.
live right now. That's not
Yes.
a lot.
No, they're live.
Oh my god, they're it's like all day. It's like
I don't get
know.
it.
I have no words. No words.
And
no
Brie,
go ahead.
Sorry, and Bree's always like, I'm not on rugs. I'm not on rugs, meaning drugs. Like, well, then explain your marathon talking 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
And again, we have a lot to talk about when it comes to Gypsy because of all the nuances in her, and your videos, Becca, and all the things. There's a lot of things. And what all she does is talk about how great Gypsy is. So I don't understand.
Not like that. I couldn't go like that. Even I couldn't talk about Gypsy like that. I can't do it. No.
But now I think she is running out of things. And I mean, even when she does talk about Gypsy, she's always attacking somebody else.
Right.
Like, what did Becca Scoops ever do to Bro? Nothing.
Well, she did a big thing by exposing.
Yeah, but that was after
Lies.
Bro wouldn't quit running her damn mouth.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we're gonna play that video where she's trying to debunk like the powder and all that.
Why? Oh, she's so. Why do that? Why does she do that? It's so dumb.
I don't know.
Oh,
Apparently, she
bro.
doesn't know the difference between Yahoo as a search engine and Yahoo Messenger. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good
Yeah.
because I really like researched that too. So that's good. I have no idea what she's gonna say, but I can add some context to that for sure.
And then people, again, shout out to the Wambulance, recorded her lives, and she did. I didn't even know she went live last night, but she did, of course, and I guess she's still been live till now. But she was her and a girl named what is her name? I just watched her live the other day. Oh, what was it? What is this? Gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna have to
Crystal Boston.
No, she's not a Gypsy fan. She's an anti-Gypsy.
Oh.
God, let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna look real quick.
They let an anti-Gypsy actually even in the chat because
it didn't go well. It did not go.
I know. I'm surprised she even got in. I mean, I can't get in.
Mm-hmm.
Are we talking about what you were talking about yesterday, or this is something different?
This is something different.
Okay.
Just trying to remember her name real quick.
Brie can talk under wet cement with a mouthful of marbles.
Kesh. Oh, that's a fact.
That's what she
the girl.
With
her name is.
She has aid, to do that. So whatever.
Yeah.
Either it's mental illness or it's something else. I'm not sure, but it's something.
Something wild.
Yep.
To check Discord DMs. Okay. The girl last night, her name was Kesh. I don't know.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah, she went up.
Oh,
what
okay.
happened?
I don't know. I haven't got to watch it yet.
Oh,
I just saw clips of it on TikTok, and so I went to see if they had the stream, and they did. So, oh my God, no, you did not. Time to cry.
Hey, can I make a side note right here, just off topic, but I'll forget because of my age later. So so everyone, you guys have heard about that the rally or whatever next month.
Yeah.
There are some people okay. So they asked me, to get involved in some way. Obviously I can't go, but anyways, it's almost done now. It'll probably be a couple more days, but I have a new video.
Oh, good.
And it's really a good one because it's kind of like it's addressing the whole Nick controversy. But it's like if you never knew anything about Gypsy and you just wanted like concise kind of like thumbnail into what we believe happened, that's what this video is going to be. So it's kind of for Nick and for, trying to get the word out about the rally, but it's also kind of a streamlined version of all of our videos, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So so that we've been working on that to get that out. So because some people don't want to sit, and I know, our videos are long, right? To explain all that. But if you just wanted one video to watch to hit all the bullet points, of why we believe what we believe about Gypsy, this new video will do that. So I'm excited for that. And that will be out probably in 4 or 5 days.
I need to have the I don't know if you would call it a poster or a flyer for the whole Nick thing that's going on. I need to post it somewhere on YouTube. I'll try to upload it here in a minute. But I just want to put this up real quick before we get started. There you go, bro. There you go, Brie. Because she likes to put Fancy's face on everything she can find.
Oh,
and she put Fancy's face on this picture. So, I mean, I say we, I'm speaking only for myself. I'm going to start doing it back to her if she doesn't cut her shit out. Like, go along your merry way, ma'am, and no one would even talk about you. Just saying.
She can't. She has to. Yeah, she is that bulldog, that roof running along the fence line, barking her head off.
Is that Chihuahua?
Yeah, Chihuahua.
I think this is the one. Oh, I forgot to change my settings. Let me fix that. All right.
And what do you think about Natasha Cooper at the moment with her grifting?
What's she do now?
What is she doing?
Oh, her sis. Well, I don't know. Like, I feel sad if her sister is really sick, but then I don't know.
This is what she does. Okay.
I feel like it's another grift. That's
It
all.
is. It is. And
Yeah.
her sister is sick. I don't think that's a lie. I think that's very true. But this is what Natasha does: is she uses things like this for sympathy and donations. Yes, and she did it. She's done it a lot of times. One of her nieces had a very premature baby, and she would like show pictures of it. I mean, like really premature. You know, like where it's almost like, why are you sharing these very private photos of this teeny tiny baby who they didn't know was going to live or die at that time? And she used that baby to grift off of.
Oh God.
Yes, it's another way to grift. It's gross. Yeah.
The way she explained it, it was like she was reading it off somebody's, like, off like a cancer website, and it was their testimony of what they went through or something. Literally, that's what it sounded like. Like,
I'm sure she was. I'm sure she was, reading it off something. It's not real. It sounds like it's not real. So
Miss Pistol Feet, you can send it to my email if that's what you would like to do, and I might check it. There's my email address if you need it. Yes, Fancy. All right, let's see, what time is it? 12 here. My prediction is that Gypsy's baby will be the cover. Yeah, I hope not. I mean, it's not freaking Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's baby, or or who was the other one? Katie Holmes,
right?
and
Any
Tom
any
Cruise.
celebrity kind of baby like that gets
Yeah.
People magazine treatment. But if she doesn't make the cover, she'll for sure have a spread in a magazine for sure.
Oh, she'll send everything to TMZ.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure. Yeah, she'll be in labor and on TMZ.
Howdy,
at the same
howdy.
time.
Hey, Fancy.
Hey, Becca. Hello, everybody. Hey, Nicole. Hi, Starlight. Hi, Emil. Avalon. Oh, it's Avalon Moon. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
So I just put up a video that I think would be very helpful for the rally people to have. And I don't know why I didn't notice it before, but I got down this path because somebody sent me some things that Mike Stanfield's paralegal Patty did as soon as they got the case. She went into Facebook groups that were local to Springfield and started trying to like pick the climate of it. And so once they did that, then that's when Christy went into the Facebook groups because the climate was bad. People were very angry. They all felt that she should, get maximum time and da-da-da. I mean, it was crazy. And I didn't have those before. I'd never seen those comments before because I got involved 2 years afterwards. I wasn't there in 2015. And I've talked with Patty a lot, and I've got mixed feelings about her and her involvement with Mike. But then that got me to thinking, because somebody in there stated, how did Gypsy get assigned a public defender when she's not even in state yet? And then they said, well, there's nothing on CaseNet. So Patty was doing this in there before it was entered into CaseNet. But here's the thing that I went and found out. I wanted to know what day it was entered into CaseNet and what day that was that they were talking about. Well, why does she already have a lawyer? Because Missouri is very slow to assign them. I know that from my own personal case. So I went and looked. Do you know that Gypsy had Mike Stanfield enter of appearance on the same day that they were arrested? Now, she asked for a lawyer. My husband said, well, maybe it's because she asked for a lawyer. I said, no, they assigned her a lawyer in Wisconsin for the arraignment. They didn't do anything else at that point. And Nicholas did not get assigned a public defender until 7/1. So they were arrested on 6/16. She's got Mike Stanfield. for enter of appearance immediately right after the probable cause goes out. But Nicholas did not get a lawyer until 7/1. And then they brought an out-of-town lawyers in instead of Springfield public defenders, supposedly, is what I'm to understand in the notes of CaseNet. I never looked at that before. But that to me seems very interesting that she's given this immediately and he's left twist.
Who was his public defender?
Perry. Perry. I've got it pulled up here. Let me. I know I pulled it and what it said about his. That's hers. Let me see what it's.
I have some initial thoughts on that.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I mean, I had no idea that. I'm like, wow, okay. Just initial thoughts are, we do know that the case was going national, right? It was becoming pretty big, right? After
right.
I do know that, public defenders, when they see like a case that may get some national attention, they want to be on that case, right? But it doesn't explain how that could happen so fast. You know what I mean?
I think I'm telling you, I'm beginning to really question this relationship between Christy and Mike and the family. It seems like they are so connected. And after watching your freaking thing about it, Becca, the last one you did with him, I was so mad. I was like, just fuck Mike Stanfield, because listening to him talk like he was, I could not believe that he is. I just don't believe that he just happened to be on this case for some reason. I don't. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why this happened, why he was attached. But you also have to remember the very first phone call she made was to Christy, and I am waiting for the jail calls. So here is on 7/7 in Nicholas's case, it says, in order to accommodate defendants' counsel who are from outside of Springfield, the court determines it appropriate to schedule arraignment for a date when said counsel are already scheduled to appear before the court. So basically they're not in town. They're not the ones from in town. They're from out of town. So let's give them, a heads up and let them do this when they have time, basically. Oh, when they get to it, when they're here anyway, let's do it then. But originally, the entry of appearance was filed by Stephanie J. Bullard and Dwayne Franklin Perry. Now, Stephanie does not continue on this case.
No.
It eventually ends up being Meade that goes on with it. And now Meade happens to be a prosecuting attorney now in a neighboring county. And I just think that something is wrong with that. Like, I don't know. It just seems so weird. And then they're saying, oh, it's not on CaseNet. There's no entry of appearance. There's no nothing. But he did it immediately that day. So it should have been in CaseNet already, because according to CaseNet now, it's right there. It's like, here's the probable cause statement, and right above it on the same date without any time between it or anything is his order of appearance. Oh, and get this, by the way, I posted it to TikTok. I'm not even kidding you. I have a screenshot of how long it took them to take it down within 18 seconds.
What?
I posted it, and immediately I was going over to look at it, and it immediately hit me with it's already gone. And I took the picture of it being gone 18 seconds after I posted it. 18 seconds.
What was the reason?
What was the reason? Hold on, let me look at it. I posted that too, so just give me a second. I'll look at it real quick and tell you what the reason was. Now, where did I put it? Hey, TikTok friends. Hold on, I yell about it first. Hold on, because I'm like, hey, TikTok friends, because this ain't suspicious as fuck. Which means they either watch my account all day long, every day. They've got they must take shifts. Or my account has been flagged where anything I post up about her gets immediately, evaluated first. So let me see. What was the reasoning? No, I put it up here. Community guidelines. Let me go back and look at the appeal. I took the picture of it. So let me pull it up from there. That'll be easier than going through this. Where is the appeal photo? Here it is. Violation really reason. Literally, there's no reason. It just says community guidelines.
Yeah, that's normally when they say community guidelines that they've really got nothing.
Right.
It's just that they're, yeah.
Yep.
You should be able to appeal it.
I did, and it went right back. It did go back up, but
okay.
I mean, 18 seconds, that just was like, wow. Like, you're watching me that heavily that you couldn't, I mean, you had it down within seconds. I mean, literally seconds, not minutes, seconds.
Wow.
Like, just like David Blanchard blocking me at 3:00 in the morning because I was on live with Ryan talking about looking at his profile, and I was looking at his profile, and he deleted me right in the middle of it.
Well, the Blanchards literally watch your every move. So.
Oh yeah, I know they do because they're scared.
Every move.
Because they're scared of me, and they should be.
They want to see you go down. Oh God, I'm choking. Go down.
What are your guys' thoughts though? What do you guys think about her getting a defender, having Mike Stanfield on from the second it started, and him not getting one till much later?
I really don't know because I don't know how that process works.
My husband was like, "Well, maybe it's because they knew it was going back to Missouri immediately." And I was like, yeah, but they still were both assigned one in Wisconsin, but that's not that, but Nick was not assigned one immediately like she was. So I'm wondering, like you said, if Mike went and asked for the case, not being assigned, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hold on a second. I need to say something real quick.
Okay.
All right. Who is that? Okay. Oh, it's Brie. Brie. All right. I'm warning you right now. If you want to play this game, I am going to fucking play it because I am fucking sick and tired of you. You think it's okay to look at my personal business and post the photo that you like posting of me? I am going to do the same thing back to you because I have been pushed to that point. I'm sorry. This is not normally my thing. But prepare yourself, bitch. If you want to play this game, how about I put your fucking husband's mug shot up?
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
I know you don't have one, but I know he's got one. Do you want to play? I will play. All right? Now shut the fuck up. I'm going to talk about you every single day until you can just shut the fuck up. I left you alone for up until yesterday.
Right.
I'm not going to leave her alone anymore. I'm fucking tired of it.
Right.
I just looked over there. You got my picture pulled up again, bitch. I'm fucking sick of it. No, she's live.
No, she's over
been
on
live for like 2 days straight or something.
Jesus.
No, she did have a sleep for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. A power nap.
For 2 hours.
She changed her clothes so she didn't look like she didn't stay there the whole time. Because I've seen her do that.
She apparently had a shower, but I don't think she did have a shower. Just saying.
I'm about
She
to
wouldn't
come
have had
for her
time.
fucking neck. I'm not playing.
And what you did to Fun Times was abhorrent. All of you should be ashamed of yourselves. Absolutely ashamed of yourselves. You did to her exactly what Pink Cat Sarah did to Alicia, and it's gross. And it's what Gypsy did to freaking Nick. You're all gross. Just gross.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
So ridiculous. And you're not doing your bestie any favors, by the way. You are not helping her case. You make her look stupid every damn day. Good Lord.
And she already looks stupid.
I don't understand how she can sit over there and cry, bully this, bully that, victim this, victim that. When you've looked up my personal information and found a picture of me that is not okay for you to be putting out there. You want a picture of me? Go to my freaking Facebook. Find my Twitter. Yeah, I know you've got those pictures. Why don't you put those up instead? You fucking bitch. And I'm really sick of it. You're pushing me to the point I don't want to go. Huh?
Did you hear what they did to my daughter?
Yes. It's fucking gross.
Disgusting. She doesn't have an online presence in this at all. At all. She's a very private person. She has nothing to do with this. The fact that she went to Louisiana with me and interviewed
Wow, you doxed me, you stupid bitch. I'm so sick. She's doxing me right now. You
Oh my
fucking
God.
bitch.
I
All
can't
right.
see her profile.
You just wait, bitch. You just fucking wait. You will be my content every single day. I'll give Gypsy a damn break just to focus on you because I'm sick of this shit. I have not doxed this person. I have not posted their public or private. Well, public, yes, because I get it off for TikTok. Private photos. I don't talk about your private life or your husband and what's going on with that situation.
Right?
But you're pushing me to say those things and do those things. Okay? So get my fucking information off your screen with your 45,000 followers. You bitch. I've had enough.
I'm
I'm about
telling
to
you.
get ugly with it.
I know.
She literally contradicts herself. She says that she doesn't do that yet. Next minute, she says that she doesn't do that as she's doing it.
Well, you know
I
what
could
was
have
funny
gotten
about
the picture thing is super annoying, but she just put up where I live, and that pisses me off.
Yeah, I agree with you. And you know, the night that they did that to Fun Times, I was in the chat in Fun Times Live for a good long time. And I was
I'm
over
gonna
there
fuck you
because
up, Brie. I know you're listening. All right, sorry, go.
Listen. No, it's okay. I was talking about, they were talking about how they'd unblocked everybody. And I was like, well, I'm not unblocked. I'm still over here, not unblocked. Like, I can't see any of this. And they were like, oh, Fancy's whining because she's blocked. No, I didn't give a flying fadoodle about me being blocked. The only reason I wanted unblocked was so that I could come up on panel and defend Fun Times. I wasn't going to let her sit there with those freaking bullies and their condescending, what is it? Condescending, passive aggressive bullshit and gaslighting her like they did. And they would not unblock me because they knew they could not handle if I came over there and ripped their asses. I'm just unbelievably pissed off at these people. It's out of line. It's just so out of line. And you're defending a murderer. Like, you call all of us bad? You want to put our mugshots out there? You want to say things about our past? I'm pretty damn sure me and Starlight didn't murder anyone. Sorry. I'll get off my soapbox for a minute, too.
I think you need to be on your soapboxes. Like, you deserve to have your opinion said and told. And
well, you know, I try to take the higher road in all of this. I don't do lives about them and all this crap and make all these videos and draw pictures of them and shit. Because, you know, I look at it as this: all press is good press. And they send a lot of people to my channel and to look at what I'm doing. And you know what happens? 80% of those people end up staying because they realize, oh, that's not what is going on. That's not what Fancy is about or doing. And then they end up liking me anyway. So thanks for the algorithm push, but it's just a bad look. You guys are just horrible bullies. You're just bad people. And then you want to sit up there and be like, I'm a good person because I did. No, you're not. You're not a good person by any sense of the damn word. Oh, sorry. Not sorry, but sorry. Sorry to the panel and our guests over here. Not sorry to those fuckers. They can all go rot in hell. Anyway.
Y'all make sure to go watch Starlight's video from yesterday. Oh, what happened? What's happening? Starlight, you okay?
I was muted. Yeah, sorry, sitting here talking and everything. I'm gonna take y'all off real quick so they're not like, oh, so and so is okay with this. Because I'm about to just show a picture real quick.
Okay, y'all just
all right.
go.
Hold on. Hold that thought. All right, bitch. I'm just saying. What is this? You want to talk about people's looks? What is going on? What is this? What's going on here? Huh? Oh my, bitch. You act big and bad, big and bad behind your computer screen. Now we know why. Okay? Now go fuck yourself, bitch. All right, I'm done. All right, that was all me.
Oh my
What the
God.
hell is
No, that's
Sorry, I was
no,
on, I didn't know I was on
no.
mute.
No, that was good that you did that. I'm glad that you did that.
Well,
because she's gonna hate that.
What?
You know,
That's
sometimes
good.
you got to get down to the gutter. You know,
What
that's
was
her
that?
MO.
You know.
Sorry, who was it? Who was just up here? Pink Cloud? Was that Pink Cloud?
Yeah, Pink Cloud.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drop you in the middle of your sentence. I just wanted to get that out of my system.
No, you're good. You're good.
That-
I just didn't know what was
wow.
happening. Yeah.
That was like
Oh,
shocking.
no, I
to
know.
me.
Yeah, 'cause I
I
take
didn't know
phone
what to
calls,
do.
so I've been silent.
Oh, she's listening. All right.
I
Keep
had no
going,
idea.
Bree. Keep going.
Keep going,
Stop
Brie.
doxing me, bitch. I'm watching you.
Yes.
You know I see you. I see what you're doing. You know what? Your fat picture isn't your address.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't give a
exactly.
fuck about the fucking much. I do give a fuck because it's annoying, but I give a fuck about you putting out my information.
Yeah, it's not
Yes.
cool.
No.
Hey,
Not right.
hey,
None of this is
You
right.
know you live on Sesame Street, bitch.
Hey, Starlight, for a little context, can you just tell, maybe some people don't know, but that you never dox Brie, but
Never.
she's somehow
Never.
right, and
This
she
She's
was
acts
doxed a
like
lot of
you did it
people.
to her first, right? That's what she. I think that's what she says, is that she's just doing to you what you did to her, which is totally
This was
untrue.
her look, Becca. This was her
Yes.
TikTok account, her original TikTok
Yep.
when I first
Yep.
started following her.
Whole name.
Right.
Full name.
Okay.
So you want to keep playing with addresses, Brie? I am not a doxer. Please don't make me be one,
Right.
because you are pushing me to that point where I'm going to do to
They've done the
you
same thing to
what
me.
you do to me.
They've done the same
I'm
thing to me, and
fucking
then they
sick
try to
of it.
say that I'm
Oh,
the one
my
doing
mom
it. No,
has
you're
a
not.
daycare with kids in it. Well, guess what? I have kids in my house, bitch.
Right.
Ugh.
And I don't understand the people that are following Brie, that are watching her dox you and think that's okay. Who are you people?
They're
Who are you?
weirdos.
Why would you think that's okay? Because Starlight never did that to her.
No.
Just FYI, she never did.
And she's
So-
still
Yeah,
doing it.
They always,
She
yeah,
still
they always
has
think
it
I'm
up.
wrong.
Name of my town.
She did it to Colleen. She did it
Yeah.
to Colleen, who has never done
That's
anything
Pink
to
Cloud.
anyone for any freaking reason. All Colleen has ever done is be my friend and my business partner and look at the damn medical records. And that is not governed by HIPAA, for crying out loud. I'm sure Becca can attest to that. And,
Right.
and they did it to Colleen. They posted her freaking
Okay.
LinkedIn to get her fired from her jobs. It's just, what is wrong with you people?
I don't know, but now they're over there saying that I'm lying and that I dox Brie. How many
No.
times do I have to show you what her damn TikTok account was? I never doxed her. Long time ago, when all this gypsy stuff, I was new to TikTok, but that was your name. And I went on your panel, Fancy, and I was like, who is this Brianna blah, blah, blah?
Right.
That's
was her
talking
name.
about you.
So
And
you-
now
you
they're
doxed
saying that I
yourself, Brie.
doxed her.
Well,
You
let
doxed
me explain
yourself.
something. Let me explain something about doxing. Doxing is not me saying your freaking name. I can say
Right.
your name all you want, especially if you
All
use
right,
it on your
all
profile.
right, Brie, you fucking
It's
bitch.
when
Hold on.
you go to the when you do this and you say, okay, well, this is so and so, and she lives at such and such, and her
Right.
freaking number is this, and Bob, and she's married to so and so, and she's got
Right.
5 kids. That's doxing. But just saying a person's name is not doxing you.
I missed. I hope. Hey, hold on. Wambulance. Are y'all recording what she's saying now? Because I want every single threat that she has made. I need that.
What is she saying?
To 16 of them. Like, I wasn't fucking picking on one person. I had it in my background and didn't even mention it. And it's headed up there. Calm down. Don't let them get you upset. Like, no, I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. I'm just talking loud. That I had that up there. Like, it was on my background.
Yeah,
Didn't talk
oh,
about it. It
no.
was on my background. Asking her to leave me the fuck alone.
I won't leave you alone after this. I will not.
So just to recap, here's the truth, as I see it. Starlight, you went on TikTok, and Brie had her actual real name on TikTok, correct?
It's on the screen right here.
Right. Yeah.
This is her
I'm just
TikTok account.
I'm just recapping the facts
Yeah.
here. So the facts are Brianna, blah, 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 the name. Okay. And so that's what Starlight screen captured and shared. All right. You had put that out there. She wasn't doing it to dox you. That's not doxing you when you're the one giving the information. Okay. You gave the information. Starlight did not give the information, Brie, but you're doxing her because Starlight is not using her real name. Okay. And she is doing that because she's protecting her children, and that's her choice. And so we can disagree about Gypsy and we can disagree about a lot of things, but going personal is not okay. And anyone following Brie that thinks it's okay, you got a problem. You got a big
You're part
problem.
of the problem. You're part of the problem.
Exactly.
You're part of the
You're
problem.
part of the
be part of the solution. Don't be part of the fucking problem.
They have talked about my husband and everything. Is this Becca Scoops? She must be really. Are you sure are you sure you have a degree? Because go personal. When you go personal, shut the fuck up. They all went personal before I ever went personal.
I have never
How have I
gone
ever gone
personal.
personal with you?
Exactly.
I've never gone personal.
This picture,
I've never gone personal. So I'd love to know why
you say I'm doxing, I'm gonna do it.
Do it, bitch. Do it. Sorry.
Brie,
I'm
do
sorry.
you think that with my connections, I couldn't find out exactly your address and everything about you if I wanted to? Do you think I couldn't find that out, Brie? If I really wanted to? I have no desire to find out who you are or where you are. I don't care about you like that.
Report forever.
Okay?
Forever. And I don't put it out. I've never put it out. I know about her husband. I never talked about it because you know what? It has nothing to do with this case. We are here about the case, not about you. Stop making it about you. It has nothing to do with you. And you're so misinformed. It's unfucking believable. These people irritate the shit out of me, man.
She's about to put my whole name out too. Yeah, she just said she's about to put everything out of my information out.
Brie, you might want to think about that before you do that, sweetheart. You might want to think about that.
Yeah, you're opening up a whole can of worms.
Not doing yourself any favors. It's ugly. You look childish.
No, let me say something because she's listening real quick. Brie, listen. Put listen. The reason that I am even streaming about you is to respond to the shit you've been doing. You've been using my pictures for weeks to make your little edits and your little this and your little that and your background has my face on it. Days and days. And I sat back and I didn't do shit. I'm thinking you would just move the fuck on if I didn't talk about you. But did you? Hell no. So I decided I'm going to start giving it back to you. And that didn't include doxing. Still doesn't yet. But I'm telling you right this second. If you put my entire name up there, I will pull up your Facebook with your actual real Facebook and the old one that's still up that you must have forgot the password to because it's all there. And I'll scroll through that shit live. Back up. It's not that serious. We're just going to go over your live stream. It's going to be okay. God, listen to her. Y'all hear that?
Give a fuck. Y'all done threaten me with everything. Do it. I don't give a fuck. You want me to do it? I'm gonna do it. Actually, come on, y'all. Let's go to the living room. I'm about to pull up my Facebook for y'all. Y'all want to keep threatening everything? Y'all done win real life on me how many fucking times?
Not me.
Ever. Who went real life on you, Brie? No one did.
Y'all ain't got shit on me.
You're delusional, honey.
Y'all want to keep putting up my family? I'm gonna put up my own fucking family.
I don't even know who you
Someone needs a nap. Someone needs to sleep.
Nap.
Go to bed, Brie.
Facebook, you're gonna keep threatening me. I'm still not gonna put it.
Oh my God.
Little bitch like you that's so threatened by me because
this is the real Brie, y'all, right here.
Sounds like she's gonna have a stroke.
Yeah.
So
is this right now? I'm sorry.
Yes, this is right now.
Oh.
As she has my picture up, so she's gonna go ahead and put her Facebook out herself.
She's so frightened.
All right.
I don't know.
Because no one's ever doxed her over here.
No, never.
I don't know what she's freaking out about.
That's one thing y'all will not is y'all ain't gonna have nothing over my fucking head.
No one's doxed you, Brie. Calm down.
No.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be all right.
Brie, just a little pro tip here. I know you think you're trying. I'm not gonna pull your Facebook up unless you dox my entire existence.
Yeah.
You threatened me, Brie. You threatened me.
Exactly. Y'all got fucking shit.
Oh no, you don't have.
Oh.
Everything that y'all could possibly show. What y'all gonna do next? What y'all gonna go for next? My nephew and niece? I'll probably go ahead and show
Gross.
them too right now.
What? She's gonna show her minor little nephew and niece.
Doing?
She's
She's
gonna
losing
dox
her
herself.
mind.
Brie,
Brie,
don't dox
stop.
yourself, honey. Don't do
This
that.
is called meth psychosis.
Look, if y'all can say what y'all feel about Gypsy, why can't I? Why can't I debunk the lie that
Dear
y'all tell
God,
me?
calm down. Take a breath.
What is she so
She
freaked out
is
about?
She's gonna
triggered.
dox herself. She's ready to expose everything about herself.
Every time I talk about it, I said no disrespect to her, but this is a lie. Y'all don't know how to do that. Instead, you're coming after people personally.
Brie,
Who
we
goes
were
after you
sitting here.
personally? No one.
Yeah, listen up, Brie. We were sitting here about to review your stream. We're over here chit chatting about Gypsy's lawyer. I look over to your live, and you have my photo pulled up with the name of the town that I live in.
Yeah.
That's what started this part. Us reviewing your stream. That's what I
That's
do.
fair game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair game. Reviewing what you put out is fair
Right.
game.
Yes.
It's just normal. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
exactly.
It's not
mean,
doxing. It's not going into your private
No.
life. It's not
Brie,
doing
we don't
anything
wanna know.
personal to you. Because
Trust
I
us.
like to keep things on the internet. I don't want or
Right.
need to go into your real life. I could care less about your family or where you live. I don't care.
Me too.
It has
Who
nothing
cares?
to do with anything. So, but that's right where they go every time. Every
Oh.
time she gets pissed at something I do, you go right to doxing me, bitch.
Well, it's it's when you're losing the argument. If you ever took anything about debate or arguing something
Right.
professionally, you go, ad hominem attack, which means
Right.
you're going personal. And when you go
Yes.
personal, it means you've lost the argument.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
And
You're right. Exactly. It's like going after looks. It's like going after anything else. And hey, I'm not immune. I've done it before, but I know what
I
I'm
do
doing.
it all the time.
I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm going
Like
below
that.
the belt.
Go at my looks. Go at my looks, but quit doxing me. Okay. Like I will. You go at my looks. I'll go at your looks. That's fair game. But when
Yep.
you're going and trying to dox me, when I've already had a SWAT call made on me, when I've already had false CPS reports made on me, bitch, over internet bullshit.
So
like that, it really pisses me off when people do that
right.
because
So
I've
this
had that
this
shit
really
happen to me.
triggers Starlight. That's what they have to understand is these things have happened to her. And so that's why she gets triggered when you start
And that
doing
stuff
this, Brie.
affected my children. They remember these people
Right.
went to their
Oh.
school.
Right.
Oh, I remember that. Oh my God. Right.
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah, took them out of class.
That's got to stop. That's why it has to stop, Brie, is because then it affected her children. And so you just don't
That's
do that.
why I don't have
okay?
my picture
Don't
up
do
here.
it.
This is why I say behind an avatar, because I've had people do
Right.
fucked up shit to me in my
Right.
real life. And I try my best to avoid that because of my children. If it was just me here, I wouldn't care.
Right. Right.
Right.
I've had people call my parents and harass them.
Yeah.
Like,
My
ugh.
God.
'Cause luckily
Yeah.
they don't have a landline anymore, so they can't do that. They finally got
That's
rid of
terrible.
it.
I am so sorry all of that has happened to you, Starlight.
Mm.
Like, they're just freaking nuts. These people are nuts.
They are. And because they have no other recourse, Fancy. They don't have any facts. They don't have any cogent or, intellectual thought to argue back. So this is what they do.
It's so nuts. It's just like battling a crackhead that ran out of
My
crack.
God.
Well,
That
it
has,
is.
that has nothing to
She is.
lose.
Crack is whack.
She ain't got shit to lose. She doesn't have a job to lose. She doesn't have a home to lose. She doesn't do shit all day long. She doesn't have children. I'm just saying it's people's prerogative if they want to have them or not. But she doesn't have to worry about it. You got a dog. That's it. That's all you got to worry about.
An old
Let's be
dog.
nice. Yeah. I'm just saying that she's like a crackhead that ain't got shit to lose and is out here acting like a damn fool in the name of Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Ma'am, go to sleep. Take a nap.
Get
Sleep
a
psychosis.
life.
Yes, get a life.
Because even when she's asleep, she's dreaming about Gypsy.
Oh, go take your
And
dog for a
you,
walk.
Starlight.
Jesus, just get outside for a little bit.
I
Yeah,
cannot.
go
She
get a
has got.
vaccination.
She
That's
is.
what I just did.
She has her Facebook pulled up,
She does
scrolling through
not.
everything. Yes, she does.
Nobody cares, Brie, about your Facebook.
Does she really?
don't care. Yeah, I go for it.
That is really stupid to do,
That's the
though.
whole
That is
point.
really dumb.
Nobody cares about Brie's stuff, so she has to
Mm-hmm.
make stuff
Yeah.
up to make people upset so that they can come give her some attention or something. I don't know what's her problem. Casey made
No, Pink Cloud. She thinks she is important. Everybody's
important to
watching
Gypsy.
her.
Exactly.
She needs to take a damn nap. Like, she is so triggered over there. Like, I can't even understand what she's saying. She's like,
unhinged.
She's unhinged.
Yeah, that was weird. That was really weird.
there is nothing you can do that would make me show y'all my family members on this fucking
Me neither.
cesspool. Like, and that's what she's doing. Okay, Brie. Enjoy yourself. All right, let's move on. I'll be keeping my eye on you over there, little bitch. All right, let's review.
I know
this
I've missed you,
fucking thing before I
Starlight,
lose
but I
it.
didn't know it was going to be this exciting.
Right.
Oh, I didn't
Exactly.
either. It pissed me off. Like, I don't get it. I wasn't up here doxing you or doing anything like that. You've made pictures of me for weeks. All I've done is do the same thing in my thumbnails. That's it. Like, that's a fair back and forth. You going straight to doxing me is not. And this whole, she puts people in a collective of, you guys did this and y'all have done that, and my mom and this and docs and go into my real life. I lost my glitter business, y'all. It's all because of y'all. I ain't done shit to you. Nothing.
Glitter business.
Yeah, she made glitter before Gypsy. She ran. Yes, I
she
didn't
did.
know that was a thing.
Okay, but it was my fault
Apparently.
that the glitter business
Yeah.
went down. Don't you know? It's my
What?
fault because I
Yeah, she
filed.
blamed
This is what
Fancy
she
for
said.
it.
Originally, she told me. Originally, she said that it was my fault, and then she started switching it to other people, and now she's saying that because she put her business on hold to do only Gypsy content, and actually the original content she was making was to honestly come against me. She admitted to it. That I struck her. I made orders during. Ratty, shut up. I made orders during the time. Sorry. I made orders during the time that she put her business on hold, and then I reported those freaking orders as not being delivered. You can't even do that on an Etsy shop. If it's on hold, it's on hold. You can't just place a freaking order. So I don't even know what the hell she's talking about. But yeah, she just loves to blame everybody for her glitter business when she admitted
She probably didn't even lose her glitter business.
Exactly. I
Wow,
don't
you're
think
pretty
she did.
powerful, Fancy. You're very powerful, aren't you?
Oh, you have
Wow.
no idea. Don't you know that I'm also solely responsible for changing the world's opinion on Gypsy, and I did it out of malice and intent?
Very
according to her?
powerful.
I'm so
You're-
powerful.
Yes, exactly right. Jesus.
Oh my
Jesus.
god. Because people can't
Nobody's
think for
talking about Gypsy being a mom.
Oh my
I
god.
think you're lost. Go to Bros.
These people are so weird. I'm telling you, so weird.
Yes. Come on, Brie, why don't you just come on over here? Why don't you come over here? Me and you can have a conversation.
Yeah.
Why don't you just do that instead of
we won't be
No,
bugging
she
out
won't, because she just likes to hide behind her desk and her little
where she has control.
What's up, Starlight? Emma, what's up?
Oh, okay. She wants to be over in her hug box where she has control.
Yeah.
Because last time I tried to talk to her, all she did was mute. I did not raise my voice, nothing.
Not
She
once.
muted me. No. Nope. She muted me. She cut me off every time I did try to speak, and then she booted me from the box.
Of course she did.
All they do, right? All they do is, I mean, it's just licking each other's taint. They have no.
Yeah.
They are so afraid of us. Okay, and I'm saying everybody on this panel, everybody in this chat, they are terrified because they know we have information. We have, sorry about that, I have a text going on. We have ammo. They got nothing except
lies.
they got nothing. What do they have?
Yeah.
What do they have? You know, and they won't come in here. We'll go in there all the time. We do. We try.
Right.
They block us.
Hug box.
Right. Come in here. We're here. Hello. Jump into the chat. Come up on panel.
I mean, it would
Get
be
off your
so
live.
great.
Brie, come over here.
It would be so great if we could have
ahead.
like a real debate with someone who, you know, wasn't
Wouldn't it?
unhinged. Yeah, it would be. I'd love it. Yeah.
No, Brie's not on YouTube.
She has a YouTube account, but so she could still come up on the panel.
Oh yeah, for sure. She's been in the Morbids with her account.
Well, she's never been on panel though.
Just in the chat, not in the
right.
Because she won't come up in the box. She won't do it.
Well, I'm glad she went into her Facebook because now she is distracted by showing people pictures of her.
That's good. That's good.
Of
It's
her
like a little
life.
child, you know, get him distracted with something else.
Hello, everyone.
What's the bouncy ball?
Hey, Emma.
So we're talking about how shitty Brie is as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm thinking about doing, because she has a lot to say about me. I want to go on her fucking panel and speak to her and be like, what the fuck is your problem?
Do it. But you
I
know, you're
want
not
to. You're
allowed
probably
to defend
blocked, right?
yourself because that's what I did. Yet starting yesterday, I defended myself against the things that she's
you
been
should.
doing over there. I haven't done a damn thing to her in a while, you know, or responded to her.
Well, for the past
And then
2
I
days,
do, and she starts doxing.
Exactly. But the past 2 days, it's been really Fancy she's been after. And I don't
Yeah.
get why, because Fancy hasn't mentioned her fucking name.
Exactly.
I don't talk about them at all. It's so freaking weird.
It's like, I really think she needs mental health help.
She
Like,
does.
literally, she
The
needs
way
help.
she's acting right now, there's something. Something not right.
Seriously wrong with her.
You should
Well,
start
her hanging out with Linda explains everything.
that Mariah.
Oh, who said my?
Oh yeah, the one that we're supposed to respect. We have to have so much respect for our elders, and it's like, well, not when you're acting like a 14-year-old.
It's
No,
like
hold on. She's listening again. Brie, nobody gives a fuck about your Facebook. That we were actually glad you found something to distract yourself. Now
Yeah.
she's spitting again. She's so mad.
Oh gosh.
Starlight,
You
play
know,
that
They
song.
must have saw Emma come up. That's
Hey,
why.
Gypsy.
Obsessed by Mariah Carey. That's a good song. Obsessed by Mariah
And
Carey.
why are you so obsessed with me?
You know, I told
And by the way, people were saying that I was fun times yesterday. I'm fun times, y'all.
I know we corrected you.
No,
a
we know
million
that you're
times.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Becca?
I was going to say that the one time I did try to contact Brie, and that was because I was going to address some of the things she was saying. This is, you know, a while back. And, you know, I tried to go in nice and I messaged her on TikTok and I said, look, I don't think you're a bad person because I don't want to think anyone's a bad person. Okay. You know what I mean? But, you know, I think you're misguided. And you know, that's kind of how I started the conversation. And I think that was she never answered me. She thought, I think it was so real to her that she couldn't answer it because to answer that might mean that she would have to confront exactly why she's doing what she's doing. And that is, you know, constantly devoting, I mean, come on guys, devoting her entire life at this point to go on TikTok to talk about Gypsy.
It's sad.
No, it really is. Think about it.
Like, it's just so sad. And the fact, like, okay, it would be different if she would speak like Becca, like calmly and like just refer her facts, but her screaming like a nutcase doesn't make her like look any better. You know what I mean?
Like a banshee.
She doesn't stick to just talking about Gypsy, though. You know, she has to go for anyone else that doesn't. I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
well, That's
So
how she thinks that's how I defend my friend, and Gypsy just must be, she doesn't understand who Gypsy is and what makes Gypsy tick. And if she could understand that, she wouldn't be doing what she's doing. That
Gypsy really
is just
doesn't care
using
about
her.
her at all.
She's just
I don't
using her, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't understand what I have done that makes it okay for her to dox me.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's
Obviously, because you're a
delusional when it
threat,
comes to
Starlight.
you.
That's why. Like what she goes for fancy.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody
She's
that's a
delusional.
threat.
Yeah. I totally agree,
What?
everyone. Yeah.
Not that I want her to, but are you scared of Morbid? Is that why you backed off of him?
Probably.
I'm just curious.
Sorry.
She's probably like Dreamcraft Corner and probably got the secret hots for him.
Oh God.
I literally no, but I wonder when I feel it coming that Gypsy's gonna cut her off. This is not good for her PR team. Like this is not good. Brie is not a
Yeah,
good
to have this dog constantly yapping. No, it's not.
No. No, it
I
doesn't.
say I give it another 3 months max.
I don't know.
Well, we saw Katie Joy. It took her 5 years, but Brie,
Yeah,
I
where's
say
she gone? She's sort of just fallen off the face of the earth, hasn't she?
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, good. I think so too, Emma. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I feel the downfall coming, and I'm just letting you know, Brie, don't come fucking running to us because I will fucking laugh in your face. I think we could all agree on that.
They really pissed me off, and the people on her panel pissed me off too.
No, but I'm saying Starlight. Let's say she cuts off Gypsy, okay, and she starts going on our side, and she's like, "Oh, Starlight, I'm gonna start going on your
I
fucking
think
channel." No,
she'll leave the internet is what I think would
Yeah,
happen.
she will. She won't yet. I don't
She'll
think
be
she'll
like
admit
another-
her wrong. No, she
Mhm.
won't admit she's wrong.
she'll be another Natasha Cooper, where nobody wants to be around her. Both
Hell, more
sides.
people want to be around Natasha Cooper than that.
Yeah, she's got some followers.
With all
Natasha
her,
Cooper.
she got
Did
all
y'all
those.
see? Did y'all see those pics from Voodoo Polo on TikTok? The one with the prison baby and Ken and.
Oh, I saw that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I did.
So
Yeah, we
cute.
did.
Starlight, have you seen these pics from Voodoo
What was
Polo
it?
TikTok? So there's like I don't know, 3 or 4 Gypsy pics, and there's one of Ken, Gypsy, in orange suits in jail with the baby, but the baby looks like baby Ryan.
Oh no.
You need to see that. Like now, it's so cute.
Oh no. I haven't seen
Well, I
that.
gotta review the stream at some point.
At some point, right? Jeez. Yeah.
I did not expect her to be even live at this
Right.
time.
Not in the
but-
morning. No, not in the morning. Usually it's at night, right?
We're talking about Brie, right?
Yeah. And then I didn't
So I went to bed at like 2 in the morning. I think she started her stream at like 11 o'clock at night, and it's still going.
It's the same stream.
No, Neo, I think that's
No, it's
stupid.
not the same stream. It's just her
Oh.
talking and talking and talking and rambling for like 12 hours straight.
Oh, geez, Brie, we just wanted to see you try to debunk Becca, and this
Yeah,
is
it was
what
not
happened.
anything crazy. Right. It's
No.
nothing crazy.
Goodness,
your own
calm
words.
down. Take a Xanax, something, a chill pill. Lord,
She's
have
already
mercy.
had some uppers, so she needs
Maybe
to
she
get.
does debunk me. Let's see, right?
Exactly.
Alright.
But
Yeah,
the thing
exactly.
is, sorry, I just want to mention one more thing. She's been fucking attacking me the last couple of weeks about me smoking and shit. Check a look at yourself. In Canada, it's legal, first of all. Second of all, green will not turn you into Brie, okay? Whatever Brie's on is a lot stronger than whatever I'm taking. So Brie, please shut the fuck up. Thank you. Like, I don't get what the issue is. She's doing snow and I'm doing like something that's legal and she's coming after me. Like, come on now.
I went to the store today and I got 3 black fake cats, and they're so adorable.
That's happy time. That's a happy thought.
You take fake
That's
cats.
what we need.
This is so stupid. Jeanette, Planty
no.
Bunny,
What's going on?
What is her name? Sheena. Like, y'all are listening to us and responding to us on your live. And I'm about, I just need to quit listening, because if you're not going to come over here and actually talk, I'm not going to listen to you respond to me or to what anyone says through Brie's live. Like, I have something totally different planned. So if you want to come over here and actually have a conversation, I will put people down and we can talk.
I'll happily drop down.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, come on.
If not, shut the fuck up and move on.
Right.
Planted Bunny.
Exactly.
Planted
Because this
Bunny.
is
Bunny is a
ridiculous.
motherfucking bitch. I fucking hate that bitch.
Well, I mean, again, we are open. We are open over here. You have us
We're
all
open
blocked.
for business. We're open
Exactly.
for business.
We
Come
are
on
open
over.
for business, and you guys are closed for business because it's just you
You
guys.
obviously don't want to hear other people's point of views.
No, but
because
really,
y'all
Planted
suck.
Bunny, I
Y'all
don't know.
stink.
Like, she sounds young. Like, not young like me, but like in her 30s, whatever. Don't you have a job? Like, you don't have anything to do. Jeanette is fucking retired, whatever. But I'm saying Planted, Jesus Christ. She's got me banned
I might
4
have access to
times.
her.
4 times, bro.
All right. Well, they can go over there and continue on with their rambling rants of nonsense. We're going to review this stream now.
Oh, God.
All right.
really
Here we
tried to
go.
stop it. They
Yeah.
really tried to stop it.
I don't get it. But we're going forward. Here we go.
One of my favorite things to do now in my spare time. And it's nothing personal against her, but I mean...
Oh, let me rewind that. Sorry.
I knocked out earlier, per usual. But I also was up pretty late because, y'all, oh my God. I watched a new Becca Scoops video. She never disappoints, y'all. She never disappoints. And what I mean by that is lie after lie after lie after lie. Or should I say speculation after speculation after speculation after speculation. Like speculating things but stating it as fact, which is not the correct thing to do.
What?
What?
If y'all want me to...
Oh, really? That's funny, because that's all you do all damn day. What the hell do you mean?
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. Becca's done actual research. Research.
And she has the
have a
experience
contact.
to back it up.
Right.
Yeah.
She doesn't just listen to Gypsy or just, stand off Gypsy. And that's
I
it.
didn't realize Planted is
Gypsy
on
said.
here.
I believe Gypsy and nobody
Gypsy's
else.
where?
You know what, Brie? Fuck you and you're stupid.
All right,
Yeah.
guys. Well,
Gypsy's
I'm gonna
on.
head
Oh,
out.
is she in that chat?
What, Fancy?
I said I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Bye,
Sorry.
Fancy.
Bye,
Bye,
Fancy.
Fancy.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Fancy.
Love you.
All right. Here we go.
Oh my God. It was so...
And if you want me to pause, just scream pause, and I'll
Okay.
pause it.
Don't scream. Just do it.
All right, let's
Pause. I can't stop staring at her elbow in this picture. I just need
I know.
Is the fibro, what's it called again? Fibromangina?
Fibromangina.
Is it gone?
I think I got fibromangina.
It's a weenus. That part of your elbow is called a weenus.
Well, she has
Yeah, it is.
fibromangina.
Gypsy, those your meanness is showing.
Your weenus is, your weenus is sagging.
Weenus.
Your epidermis is showing.
All right, here we go.
But what kind of made me happy about it, though, is I love finding more, like, false things that she says. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do now in my spare time.
We know you got a lot of that.
Oh, I'm glad I can do that for
And
you.
it's nothing personal against her, but I mean,
Of course not.
she got, I think, like, by the time I had watched it, I think it had been up, I want to say 7 hours. I could be wrong. It could have been like 20-something hours. No, it might have been 7 hours. I don't know. But they had like 20,000 views already. And I'm like, this is just lies.
Okay.
And I don't know. That I feel like even if you don't necessarily like Gypsy, I think that it's important. Like, I don't know.
Here, go the fuck away.
Like, fuck, man. Leave.
Oh, no,
Get
come
the
up
fuck
here.
out of
You can come up here. Come up here.
Either come up here or shut the fuck up.
Bitch.
Maybe we could have a conversation, Planty. Would you like to come up on the
Right.
panel?
I will gladly drop down.
Yeah.
We could have a discussion, like a civil discussion. I'm serious.
Planty,
Planty?
response?
I'm sorry, but I would pay to see Becca get mad though. Like I would love to see you get mad, Becca. At least once.
I'll try.
Oh, they're fighting in
Oh,
the
she
chat.
says I'm a clown. That the message is being held for a reason.
Oh yeah, she's
Oh,
a
is it?
Well, we'll go ahead and show it.
You're
Because we believe
you're
in free
such a
speech
clown,
here, Planty.
Becca.
So I'm going to go ahead and approve that message that I'm a clown.
And
because we're
life
free speech.
outside of Planty. What?
Okay.
What?
Well, why don't you come up on the panel and we can discuss why you think I'm a clown? How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Waiting.
We're waiting.
They won't do it because they're cowards and they have to stay in their little hug box where they can be surrounded by people that pat their asses and tell them what a good job
Why
they're
don't you
doing.
just hop on Bree's panel? Why are you on here? Go on Bree's
They're on
panel. Go
both,
ask
which is
Kiss with
even
her.
weirder.
Go ask Kiss with her. It's fine.
We'll just have a
Alright.
conversation. It'll be civil. Okay. I don't call names. I don't do that. I don't even know what your real name is, but we can have a discussion about the Gypsy Rose case and why you feel the way you feel. And then I'll bring my facts and we can discuss. How about that?
She's just
You
like,
notice
keep
you're
yelling.
not getting blocked or timed out or anything, Planty.
Yeah.
I'm letting you stay in the chat, even though you're annoying as
Gonna give me
fuck.
panini pies. You're gonna make me freak out.
Just
All right,
prove
I'm
that you're not so scared. Prove that you're
Yeah.
not fraidy
Prove
cat.
that you are an adult enough to come up here and why don't you just say it to my face or have a conversation.
Okay, she says my facts are manipulated. Well, let's just have a
mean by
discussion.
that?
Let's just have a discussion. It's hard to do it like in the chat,
It
you know.
is.
And I can tell you, you know, where I get my facts and stuff like that, and then we can discuss, you know, and then you can say
How
whatever
do
you want
you
to
do
say.
Okay, here. I'm going to put the link. All you do is you just click the link and it'll give you, you know, it'll guide you to the panel.
She's not gonna come up because she's scared.
Until then, we're going to continue on with this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Here
a
we
good
go.
idea, Starlight. That's a good idea.
If she wants to come up here and talk.
You're welcome.
the link
You're
is in
welcome
the
to
chat.
come up.
Her, did they send her over here to be their
The
scary
derailer.
presence? Yeah. You're not scaring us. We're gonna continue.
Yeah, let's go.
I feel like true crime cases, I think it's crucial that it's based on facts. You know?
Well, what
Because I think that the narrative that people are spreading has a lot to do with the hate Gypsy gets. And I can promise you one thing, just because I'm friends with Gypsy don't mean shit. Like if I
yes, it does. It means everything.
if I mean, even with Nick, if there was things that I find that people are saying that's incorrect, I'm gonna correct it because that's the right thing to do. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to clean up around here. Just clean up this stuff and then we can start. While we wait for everybody to come in. But so again, like this is nothing. Like I mean, I know she had to make it personal and make a video lying and saying that I'm racist, but it's all good. I'm used to that. I'm used to telling the truth about something and then people coming back and personally attacking me. I get it. People hate the truth. It is what it is. Not mad at her for it. I mean, actually, I take that very serious.
Can you pause for a minute?
I don't think you should water down things like.
I didn't make a video that totally. I didn't know who made the account about Nina. So I never said that it was Brie. I mentioned Brie in the beginning of the video about the people surrounding Gypsy. So there you're incorrect, Brie. I never said directly who made that. I have no idea. I can't say something I don't know because that would be.
She's admitted to making
So
it.
then
That's
she just
why.
she just dubbed herself in. So
Oh, she did? She admitted to making it?
Yeah,
Okay.
she did a while back.
Well,
admitted
then
to it.
there she goes. She does it to herself. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I see.
Guilty
I didn't even do
conscience?
that. I didn't do that because if I don't know 100% something, I can't report it. Okay. So we can go on now.
All right, here we go. Still no Planty Bunny in the backstage.
Okay.
Being racist, being a bully, being ableist. I mean, all that, I don't think it should be watered down. I don't think that you should make false accusations about people. So it does bother me a little bit, but I mean, I'm used to it by now. I'm used to people not liking the truth. And okay, I'm going to throw this in the garbage, y'all, and then we can start. I promise.
I'm excited to know what the facts are with Brie.
I'm going to say half of it because I was going, I was deep diving. Like, I was making sure that, like, you know, I wanted to make sure that anything that I say, I want to make sure that I say it correctly. And there's going to be some things in here that I talk about, because I'm going to talk about that a little bit first. But there's going to be certain things that, okay, I want to make sure nobody's coming up. But certain things, like, I feel like are speculations made by her, and she's stating them as fact. And I may not know what the actual, like, when I say what the actual truth is behind this, it's like stuff that, like, was never mentioned, which means that we don't know if this is true or not. This is just her speculating, which doesn't make it fact. And if she was to state, like, I speculate like this, no, but she doesn't do that. She states it as a fact. And I know that in her little thing, she says these are all allegedly, but no, like, fine print and what you say out of your mouth are two different things. Even though when people say allegedly, it bothers the hell out of me. Like, because people don't take it like that. Because a lot of people will listen, like, even though it says allegedly, like, and I make sure, like, on my background, usually it says not allegedly, because if I'm talking about something, it's something I know for a fact. Which means if I think that it's just a speculation, I'm going to say that. And I'm going to say, like, I don't know for sure. I'm going to be honest with
So
y'all.
she just
anyways,
backs
let's get
up
started.
Gypsy's lies constantly then.
Right.
You just
okay.
Here, let me pause it.
Nice.
Pause it, please.
Yes,
Pause
there you go.
it, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just backs up Gypsy's lies as fact all the time then.
Yeah. The other problem is that I think I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. So I worked as a nurse for many years, and then I worked in journalism for many years. And when you work in journalism, there's a certain rules that you have to keep, and that is when you don't know something 100%, you say allegedly. Okay, that doesn't. You just have to say it because it's just being fair and factual, right? So when Brie says things that are coming out of Gypsy's mouth as like 100% truth,
exactly,
it's not. That's just coming from Gypsy. The
right? Because
same
you were
way,
never there, Brie. You weren't there.
You were not there, and Gypsy is a liar.
Yes.
She's a compulsive liar.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't say if Gypsy tells you something, Brie, that's someone telling you something, and and that's the same thing if I hear a witness statement. A witness gives a statement, and that's allegedly then, unless it's been proven to be factual by like a video or something that backs it up. Okay, now when you have more than 3 witnesses saying the same thing, that gets a little bit more, and they're saying the same thing, right? But they're not connected. That gives a little bit more weight, but still, it's still allegedly, you know?
Right. I could tell you anything about my past, any of you guys here, and you don't know for people would say, well, Nicole says that, and apparently, allegedly, or apparently it's true, but you don't know because you weren't there.
Right.
Unless I can provide you actual facts and documentation of what happened.
Right. So when Brie comes up and say, I just talked to Gypsy, and Gypsy says, this didn't happen.
Yeah.
Brie, that's not facts, honey.
That's not a receipt.
That's not facts.
That's Gypsy saying stuff. And what we do know about Gypsy Brie, and this is totally unbiased, is that she lies a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's a fact because
That is a fact.
She was raised to be a good liar. Hello. That's just
She even
not
admits
something
it
you can.
herself.
Yeah, and that's like not something that's probably super easy to unlearn.
Right.
Right.
When it's been instilled in you.
Right.
Hey, Lanky Tor. All right, here we go.
So one of the first things that really bothered me was, which always bothers me actually, is when she, first and foremost, one thing that I like, that's why I wish you would come up here and talk to me. Like, let's talk, let's have a conversation, and let's figure out like where you get.
Well, here's your
blocked.
chance.
I'm blocked. Yeah, or come over here.
Why
Yeah.
do you have to go there though?
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
No, because
They
what
just
happens
will
is you
silence
get on the
me.
panel, they won't let you talk.
Yeah.
They
Right.
they dogpile people. I've seen them do
Right.
it night after night after night. So
Right.
I am capable of being a fair person. And if you want to come over here and
We
debate with
are.
Becca, we will
I'm
drop
here.
everyone down and it can just
Yep.
be you and Becca one
Yep.
on one.
There you go.
I'm ready.
I'll
There's
drop
your
down myself also, just you and Becca, and y'all can.
I mean, I think it would be great to talk to Brie one-on-one. Seriously, I do. I would love to talk to her. I would love to have a conversation about the things that she has issues with. But
You know what she needs? Brie really needs an intervention. Like,
well, of
She
course,
does.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I hope someone
no
that
one in her
loves
life
her
deserves
in
a
her
mouth.
real life takes her aside and says, you know, honey, baby, I don't think this is very healthy for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like anybody in
Let's
my life,
go touch grass.
right? My
Right.
family would be like, "You're it's too much. You're in too deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't healthy."
Mm-mm.
And we could say from the pictures, we know she's not healthy.
Mm.
Her
Cortisol level is
mental health is questionable there.
a little high. Yeah.
Get this information from, because she says that she has an inside source. No. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not for that. Like, if y'all want to be for that, y'all want to believe everything she says based on an inside source, go
can you
for
stop
it.
that a minute?
I would rather
Pause
provide
it right
like
now.
receipts,
There we
evidence.
go.
Pause it right now. Pause it right now. Okay, everyone. I don't know how old everyone is in the chat or everyone that's listening to this video, but sources in journalism are 100% necessary. And I'll give you an example. There was a little thing called Watergate in the 1970s.
Deep throat.
Yeah, I
And there was
remember,
a
yeah.
source named Deep Throat. Exactly. And that
Right.
was a secret source that
Never
they
found out.
protected to get the inside scoop of what happened in the White House. And it ended up that President Nixon had to resign. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
He
so
bugged,
this is
the DNC.
yeah, and this is how journalism works. And this is how it's worked for hundreds of years, Brie. So this is how it works. You get a source,
It's a
okay?
lesson. You can
You
break
protect
it
that
up.
source.
Oh, I'm sorry,
You
Becca.
protect the source, and in turn, the source gives you information about the case. And that's what we developed. And we got that through my husband's law enforcement connections. So we
And
do
then
have a
that was
source.
Who's snoring?
Yeah.
that was
Huh?
proven with the Watergate too, because of that
Right.
source. They found those tapes.
And it was right. That
Exactly.
source was
Exactly.
right. You don't
So
have to
no,
reveal who it is to
yeah,
you know, it will speak for itself, you know,
right. So
this
exactly, Nicole. So the source, yes, does a source, do we know if the source is good or bad? Well, then you look at the information the source is giving, correct?
right. And
And if
follow
that
that.
lines up with certain things in the case, then you have to say, well, that source is being truthful. We believe and we know who our source is, and we know the source worked on the case, worked really closely on the case. Okay. And
Yeah.
so we have to believe. Now, do you have to believe me? No, you don't have to believe me. But then you have to ask yourself the question, why would I make all this up? What do I have? What dog do I
Right.
have in it? I didn't know Gypsy from
And
Snake.
damn, you're damn good at creating false stories, I guess.
I guess. I think you know when you hear the truth.
Starlight.
And so again, you have to take the information in its totality and and then you decide for yourself. I don't tell anyone you have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. You don't even have to watch my videos, you know. But if you do choose to, you make up your own mind. Make up your own mind if it sounds correct or it doesn't sound correct. Now, some things we know are true about the case also, but that, you know, I can address each thing that she says point by
Exactly.
point.
Yeah.
What's up, Wild?
Starlight, that person Love or
Uh-huh.
whatever her name is.
In the
Who?
chat.
All I'm
Yeah.
gonna say is to her is, oh, it's okay for your friend to dox Starlight, but you're gonna come in here and attack people.
Who was it?
Love
And
and
who?
Life or
That love,
something.
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
see them. I
The
didn't
one
see
that,
them.
yeah.
Does someone have a snoring dog?
Oh yeah, that'd be
Not
me.
me.
Sorry.
Oh no, I'm just curious if someone was actually snoring or if it was their dog.
No, that's Jet. Sorry, darling. I didn't think
No,
you
you're
could hear him.
fine. You're fine.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to say,
Yes.
Starlight,
Well, if
and
they're
you
attacking
amazing ladies.
people, if they're attacking people wild, you time them out if you need to. They can take a little
Okay.
break. Okay.
All right. Thank you for letting me up. Peace.
Of course, always wild, you know. I'll see you later, bud. I've known him since 2019. It's a good
It was
guy.
very kind.
I don't hear
Yes.
Jet meow. I'm in. Snoring.
That's because I muted Jessie. Sorry, darling. Yeah. Do you want me to wake Jet up so you can say hello?
Yes.
No.
All right, here we go.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm not for that. Like, if y'all want to be for that and y'all want to believe everything she says based on an inside source, go for it. I would rather provide.
So this inside source is all a lie. Okay. Okay. If
Okay.
only you
And-
knew.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like receipts, evidence, because I mean, a lot of what these people are saying does affect how people treat Gypsy. And this isn't just about Gypsy. It's the same thing with Nick. Just like if people were only saying things negatively about Nick, people probably wouldn't be having empathy for him. And I don't want that either. So this isn't just about that, but it does make a big difference. Like people have changed their mind because of this. So it does. I don't care if people say, oh, you're only saying this because Gypsy's friend. No, I'm only saying this because it's the truth. It's because it's the truth. So one of the first, that's one of the main things with her. I cannot stand that she says an inside source. Like, what? What does that even mean? Like, tell us your.
Yeah, she doesn't
What
understand.
that means,
Doesn't understand
Brie, is that
journalism.
she has an inside source.
So, if you know what, Brie, if you actually listen to Becca, you would learn a lot. You would actually learn something about how this all works. You know, Becca's smart. She's been in the game for a long time. Listen to her, and she can explain
my God.
journalism. She can explain.
Oh, Sugar Sundays in chat.
Yeah, here we go. Becca
Here we
Scoop,
go.
stop using a voice changer and show your credentials. Prove your
This is my
sources.
real
You show
voice.
nothing to back up your claims.
Is
She
this
doesn't-
Gypsy?
Well,
that
I think no, I think
Or-
it's that baby. I think they share accounts.
Oh,
Okay.
The baby doll account. I can't remember her name. SMB or something like that.
Did you
So-
just get here, Sugar Sunday?
We've
We've been
this is
talking
kinda
about
funny,
this.
right? I'm using a voice. I'm talking right now. You think I'm using a voice changer
Voice
right now?
changer.
I just
Becca,
woke up.
do not ever give these fucking freaks your credentials or anything
I will not.
identifying. Please never do that.
No. You know what? It's really sad that I can't because I wish I could, but they're so crazy I can't. Right?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
I wish you could too, but no. Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god! Like there that sentence. We're all dumber now. Thank you.
I know.
I award you no points. And may God have mercy on your soul.
A voice changer. That's okay.
Yeah.
I can't. I
Dumbest thing
can't.
I've ever
I
fucking
can't.
heard.
I can't.
There's no way that's your voice. Who talks that monotone?
Okay.
Yes, you're
So
right.
funny.
Okay, cat's out of the bag. Becca Scoops is over here
It's a-
using the voice changer.
it's
She's
a voice
actually a
changer.
man.
Yeah, you got
Insanely
me.
idiotic things I've ever heard.
She's actually a guy. Okay. Total voice changer. Good job,
That's
Sugar
so
Sunday.
good. Yeah. There's
All right,
people that actually know who I am, like Starlight actually knows who
Uh-huh.
I am, right? You know my
Yep.
real identity pretty much, right,
If I
Starlight?
wanted to, I could. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I gave you information that to say I'm a credible person, correct?
Right. Yes. You
Okay.
did.
That was had nothing to, it was information outside of me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So she knows me. Sir Morbid also. I was gonna actually tell
Mhm.
Nicole too at some point. But just because these
You
people do
can
know
sing
that
with
I'm
me. I'm a vault.
that I am, there's people that know exactly who I am. And if I wasn't who I said I was, do you think they would be listening to me? No, obviously not. So I've
No
proven
one knows what
You are just
are.
a
Stop lying. What? Make sense.
Becca, you're just a well-crafted storyteller, I guess.
Yes. I'm AI.
No
I'm
one
AI.
knows what
But
you
Gypsy's
are.
What I
credible,
am?
right? But they listen to Gypsy. But
Yeah.
Becca is over here
Who
faking the
is
funk.
questionable if she even graduated from jail school.
That's right.
And whose voice changes depends who's in the room.
That's yeah. Talk about a voice that changes.
My Mickey button. My Mickey button star next to my belly button. Next to my big mole. And I'm sexy dancing.
Yeah, why don't you come up here, Sugar Sunday, and you tell us all about who you are, what your
Sugar
credentials
Sunday.
are, if you have any. We need to see your face. Why don't you come up here and do that?
Sugar, just come on up, honey. It's gonna be okay.
All right, we're gonna push play. Here we
All
go.
right, let's keep going.
It's one thing to like say I have an inside source that provided me this information and show the information and it's like factual and not give the source who gave you that information. Now that's one thing. But to say like, here's the information, I'm just telling you the information out of my mouth. I have no tangible evidence and it's just from an inside source and I can't let y'all know my source. No. Like, how is that okay with anybody? I don't know how that is. If that's the case, I'm gonna start doing that and y'all just have to believe me. Okay.
What?
It was okay for the Watergate investigation and
Yeah.
the Washington Post. Yeah,
Or
the
anyone
Washington
else.
Post news sources. But Brie,
any-
God forbid, we're not the Washington Post, but that, Brie,
Mhm.
this is what journalism does. This is how it works, sweetheart. This is sources.
But
Okay?
even police have
you
sources.
protect your sources. You have to
You have to
protect
protect
your
them.
source.
So
Yeah,
when
they
the police
accuse
get
Nina
like,
too. They're like, "Oh, who's your source?" She's like, "They wouldn't be a source if I told you who they
Right.
were."
Right.
so imagine all the police that solve all those crimes because of
Right.
their sources. If they
Right.
gave them up,
Right.
what would happen?
Well, and exactly. And here's another point. Do you know, Brie, that journalists have actually gone to prison because they would not identify
Yes.
their source? That's how
Yes, they have.
sacrosanct that relationship is. You do not give up your source. Okay. And actually, journalists have gone to prison, Brie. They'd rather go to prison than identify their source.
Yeah,
So
Dodo.
you have no idea about journalism, Brie, or what
Not a
what real
clue.
reporting is. Okay, there's rules, and I'm following the rules, Brie.
I'll remember that time to cry.
Saucy.
Here we go.
So one of the things, let me show y'all the first thing that she says. One of the first things she says is, let me pull up the facts. Okay, so she shows this at one point in her video. I'm gonna show y'all. Let's
Shut up,
see. Actually, I
Sugar
should do
Sunday,
this.
or you
That way I can do this and
Ugh.
still hit the background.
Okay,
Don't
Sugar
even prove
Sunday.
your credibility. Will you please learn to spell, or please
Yes,
learn to
and
structure a sentence?
she's about to have two options. Actually, I'll give you three. Shut up and just sit down and listen, or you can come on panel, or you can leave. If you keep making bullshit comments trying to say that Becca owes anyone on here her personal private information, when we have seen you guys go for Colleen's job, go for Macy's job, go for Nina's job, go for who else's jobs have they fucked with? A lot. Why on earth would she want to put out anything that identifies her? You're all nuts. So either sit down and shut up, take a link, or you will be escorted out because you're on my last nerve. Bye. All right, I'm pushing play.
Okay. So one of the things she shows in her video is this, where it says, search warrant for Yahoo on Gypsy's account. Now, let's listen to what she says the reason for that is, okay? Because this is important. Because let's see what Becca speculates. Oh, God, it scared the hell out of me.
Who's sending her?
Becca speculates. Oh, God, it scared the hell out of me. Thank you, and whoever else sent those. Okay, so... And again, y'all, this is not a personal attack against Becca Scoops. She needs to understand that this is proving people's narratives that are false to be wrong. That's what I'm doing. It's okay to do that. Because it's, first of all, facts over feelings. A lot of people are doing this because of their feelings or because they want to build up their own little money in their pocket. I don't know why. But let's see. Becca Scoops.
They're so against people.
This is her newest video.
What?
They're so against people making money. That's Dreamers thing. What do they want? Money. It's like, yeah, well, people do make a living.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
SSI,
Brie was a nobody before Gypsy, so
nobody.
Oh, come
you
on!
can't tell me that
very
she's not
famous
getting
glitter
her
maker.
palm laid. Someone's not greasing her palm.
No, she totally doesn't. Listen, it's the glitter.
It's the glitter.
The glitter.
We're all
jealous. We wish we could make that much money on glitter.
She's probably got that much glitter stuck up her nose. That's why she keeps on sniffing and snorting.
Yeah, maybe that's what she's sniffing.
No, we
Yeah,
established
excess glitter.
yesterday. We established yesterday that she is sniffing Gypsy's panty line.
Oh, that's right.
thank God.
That's right. Oh my God, I got my shots today, and I was and I saw panty liners, and ooh.
Yeah.
That she gets paid in underwear.
Ew.
I know it's
Imagine
disgusting.
how bad they smell. I'm sorry.
Sick.
I just had to
It's
say it.
nasty.
See, this one day ago, 35,000 views. So that's 35,000 people that got fed bullshit. I'm just saying.
Was Aaliyah with Monty? Murder. Why does this matter? Well, I'll tell you. The reason this matters is because content creators that are pushing this narrative.
Yeah, you tell him, Brie. You tell him, Brie. Hold on one second. Oops.
She's not very prepared with her facts.
But that's what makes her
Crazy.
trying to debunk things so comical is because she says, I always come with the receipts. Nobody else brings receipts. I have all the receipts. And then it's like a half a piece of paper.
Hour later, right?
Yeah, a half hour later for her to
receipt-
find it.
The receipt is her. She goes, you go tell him, Brie. You tell him the facts.
I talked to
Oh my
Gypsy, and
God.
Gypsy said,
Okay.
30 minutes to find a half
Fact.
piece of
It's in
paper.
the Library of Congress, in
Yeah.
the Gypsy Rose section. It's
right,
a fact.
exactly.
There it is. You don't even need to Google. Don't Google it. It's beyond Google. It is. It's in. It's it's like the Declaration of fucking Independence.
Right.
Gypsy just says it. She's
And
the
it's
founding father.
true. I talked to Gypsy. Gypsy said.
So fact.
Yeah, because you know how credible she is.
Yeah.
There you
Exactly.
go.
Did we all watch the interrogation?
Right.
Yeah, I believe everything Gypsy says.
All right. Well, is she going to get to it here? Let's go, Brie.
I know, right? It's going to
Yeah.
take 30 minutes just for her to pull it up.
Shuffling her papers around.
Just didn't want crazy people to see it because they're already posting pictures of my family.
Who?
What?
Who is they? Who is
Somebody put, I don't remember who it was, but it was like a montage of pictures. It was only her and her husband, someone with Gigi on their t-shirt, so that's where
that's where that came from.
But they're all pictures she put out there. They're
See, I
all
didn't know
from but it's her and her husband, and like possibly maybe her
that. So
mother.
is that why they're putting pictures of Fancy's kid up there?
Maybe, I
She's
don't
an
know.
adult, but because everything's Fancy's fault.
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
She somehow dug up Becca Scoops, and Becca Scoops is her, her person.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, we got to blame Fancy for everything.
I guess.
She found you. This
Oh,
amazing
okay.
investigator.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got a glitter
investigative
business
reporter.
shut down. Not true.
Just your voice with me. I want to ruin like right now. Let's see.
What the hell is happening?
Where's this coming from?
Now, you can either.
Please get your shit together.
What is going on over there?
What is
Holy
happening?
fuck,
Okay,
I don't
now
know.
we are officially starting.
Oh, now we're
We can
now
all
we're
stand
officially
off. Okay, so let's listen to what Becca Scoop says.
Let's.
Yes,
In
please.
nature pops up in real time. Then a third post that reads, quote, the shocking new Claudinia Blanchard.
First of all, this
2015 at approximately 2:40 p.m.
The family. Gypsy and Dee were Hurricane Katrina survivors.
2015. Neighbors on Volunteer Way in Springfield. The shocking new evidence.
Shocking new evidence. Right from jump, I'm just like, oh, so annoyed with this woman. I mean, nothing against her. There's no shocking new evidence, y'all. I promise. There's not. Hold on.
Yes, there is.
Oh my
God.
Oh. I would listen to, what does she know about any kind of evidence? Why does she? Go ahead.
I was just going to say, yeah, did anyone else reveal a couple of things that I revealed in my video? I think there was some new evidence that people didn't know. Yeah, like the Yahoo search, that part of it, and exactly how Dee Dee died. What was the actual way she died? So it was that third stab wound that went into the heart, and that stopped her heart, and boom, she was done. It was the third stab wound. So I think that was new information, Brie, but you go ahead. You keep going.
The autopsy was also new information.
Yeah.
Case, I don't know if you have been here, but I have been playing the shit out of your videos.
Oh, we love you.
Yes, and I've been posting your link in here. So keep up the good work. I need a new video every day, though.
Funny. So effing funny.
Hilarious.
We love you. This is Becca.
All right, here we go.
Let me change this because it looks weird. There's no shocking new evidence. Sorry to tell you.
Yeah. Okay, Becca, didn't you know Brie knows, and you just don't know anything.
Maybe not to her. Maybe
Brie.
Gypsy told her everything.
Brie's the key to the case.
Can I just say something? Like, Brie is one
Yeah.
of those really silly friends that would hide like a murder weapon or something for somebody.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
that simple. Like, she's just, yeah.
She absolutely would.
Yeah, she would.
Just like she told Gypsy to lie to her parole officer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, no, that was a setup, y'all. Sorry.
What?
I said that was a setup, y'all. Sorry.
Sure.
Like, trying to,
Yeah.
Themselves right
Sunday.
All right, so this is the first part.
Military with the neighbor. You can see the screen to the code of trans disturbance. Homeowner sources.
This part.
Gypsy's Yahoo homeowners really like it super cold. According to reports, Gypsy turned on the air conditioning after Dee Dee's death, and she also used a ton of baby powder and dryer sheets, which she tossed all around Dee Dee's room and throughout the layers of the mattress.
Okay, well, actually, we can touch on that first. So first of all, I don't know if y'all ever, I don't know if I know this, but
What happened?
like maybe like their
there we go.
duvet, it's like different layers, you know, and they put it under each thing, even under the sheets. Like it's like each layer, it keeps things fresh. People put it in their drawers, put it everywhere. There is nowhere in any of the case records that say that this was, they don't know who put that there. But like, that's a common thing that people do. But she's saying that,
Can I say something about that? Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Natasha Cooper said the other day that when she was talking to Christy the other day, that Christy said that, that Dee Dee used to use those all the time to keep her sheets fresh.
What? Oh, okay. After the fact. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me explain
because
how that
Christy
happened,
said
right?
to Natasha.
Christy said. Okay.
Yeah. So it's gospel. There you go. There's some.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came, straight out of all the liars' mouths.
Yeah.
But this part,
go ahead.
in particular, and correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, she was looking up ways to mask the smell of a decomp.
Smell. Right. So yeah, obviously people can do that. Obviously, sure. Like what Christy said, you can believe that it was a fluke, that this was not part of, but then you've got the baby powder thrown everywhere. And then you've got the Yahoo/Google search that happened 3 days prior. So you put all those three things together, and it's our contention, my husband and ours, that it was done to mask the smell, plus putting the thermostat down to 40. All of these things are put together, give you a picture. Now, you can believe that picture, or you don't have to believe the picture of what that is. It's premeditation to mask the smell of a dead body. That's what we contend. Believe it, or you don't have to believe it.
I mean, they had evidence markers on every one of those dang dryer sheets.
Right.
Pretty much.
Right.
So there's your receipt. They had evidence markers all over them.
Exactly.
There was a reason for that.
Right.
No, they didn't.
No, just send me a message. No.
Gypsy, why would Gypsy do that? She wouldn't do that. She didn't know what dry sheet is. I don't know what dry sheet is. What's a dry sheet? I don't even know what dry sheet is. I mean, why?
They only use Downy.
Why would
you?
I gotta read cases. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, that's not even their brand.
Yeah.
They don't use Downy. They don't use Downy.
The cops brought that. The cops did it.
Exactly.
That Gypsy threw baby powder everywhere. And what do you mean? Like, how do you know that? They're nowhere, y'all. And I swear, I mean this. What I say, there's nowhere. And then when I stayed up all night last night, I didn't think I saw it anywhere, but I read through every.
Okay, there's red flag. Red flag number one. Yeah, is that you stayed up all night looking for ways to debunk this. You know what that also tells me, though, is that your videos make her think. Okay, so if you're having to stay up all night,
yeah. But I'm gonna reveal something here to Brie that might kind of blow her mind. Okay, Brie, I'm sorry to tell you this, but there's the investigation files on this case are numerous, honey, and they're not all online. That's why you get a source inside the investigation.
Yeah, Brie, what do you have to say to
Brie,
that?
they're not all of this investigation went on for about a year before it was kind of shut down. And so it's not just like 25 pages. It's hundreds
Becca,
and hundreds of pages, Brie.
Becca, didn't you say you have spoken to, again, sources, but you have spoken to detectives who were on the case?
Yes, that's my source.
And they're pissed?
Pissed.
And they're pissed.
Pissed. Angry is why that this one particular investigator opened up to us, because he's going to retire soon, or he is retired. I shouldn't say any of that, but that this one case is something that he can never get out of his mind and his heart. And he's just very upset.
Because how it ended, because they did all the investigating. That is, I can only imagine how they feel. The detectives who investigated and found all of the proof, and it just got completely twisted and thrown out.
Right. And so, like, a lot of people think that detectives are the ones who decide who to prosecute, and it's not. They don't have anything to do with that. Right.
Y'all talk for a minute while I go use the ladies' room.
Okay. So yeah, detectives, they just make the case and then they have to turn over all that information to the district attorney, and then the district attorney decides what to do, either prosecute, give a plea deal, et cetera, et cetera. So the
that's what he
detectives
did.
have yeah, go ahead, Nicole.
No, I said, and that's what he did. And, and we know that
Yeah.
the DA is an elected official. So,
Right. And that was
keep
that
going.
was the problem with this case, is that it just got twisted. And in my new video that I'm making right now, you're going to understand even more why Nick had to be put away for life. I'm going to reveal that exactly why he had to be put away for life. Now, there's a reason that he had to go, that he would never be given a plea deal like Gypsy. That was never going to happen. So I'm going to reveal why, because there's a reason why,
And his plea deal was 30 years. That's why,
the two plea deals that he got, Nick was offered 2 plea deals, and they were both for life in prison, which could be 30 years. So so why wouldn't he take his chances at trial?
That's
right?
what I always say. I'm like, why
And think about Nick, you guys, he couldn't understand why they were being so harsh with him and not with Gypsy.
Right.
He
Real
didn't
quick.
get it.
It was a Yahoo search, right? Not Google.
Okay, no, let me that's a good point. Yahoo, until I think, and you guys can Google this, Yahoo used Google as their search engine until like 2019.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, because when I read in the reports that I was given, it talks about this Yahoo, the forensic analysis of the Yahoo account. And that I'm pretty sure, and I don't have it in front of me, but I'll recheck, but someone Google it. I think Yahoo used Google as their search engine. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I see. Yes.
So back when Gypsy was using Yahoo, if she was doing a search, it would have been a Google search.
Okay.
Okay. I'll look it up.
I'm positive I'm correct, because I checked before I put it in the video.
Did Yahoo use Google as their search engine?
In 2015.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna search that and push play.
Okay.
Single damn file, just to make sure I wasn't tripping. But of course, Becca Scoops has this inside source. So that's why she's...
All right, here we go. Yes, Yahoo used Google as a search engine partner in 2015.
Thank you.
In October 2015, Yahoo and Google signed a 3-year deal that provided Google with the ability to power Yahoo's search engine and provide advertisement. The deal was effective from October 1st, 2015 to December 31st, 2018. All right, we're going to go with that.
Hit them facts.
All right, here we go.
He says they say that. Where's the proof? Like, y'all should want receipts, okay? So, anyways, and you can even tell how it's spread around. It looks exactly like somebody would normally do. Like, if they do this, a lot of people do this. Like, you see, like how it's just spread around the bed, blah, 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 Another thing, Dee was a big woman. Big women, a lot of times will use Gold Bond or baby powder. And yes, when you squirt, and that I asked Gypsy, and y'all don't have to believe anything she says, but she said her mom liked baby powder. When it's going in the air constantly, it's going when you squirt, and that I asked Gypsy, and y'all don't have to believe anything she says, but she said her mom liked baby powder.
She just liked
spreading it all over the house.
It wasn't even all over the house. It was secluded to one room.
She just liked it.
And she just puffing that freaking nut. That doesn't make any sense.
Brie, you like stuff like that all over your room. Good, that'd be heaven to you. Just a bunch of powder all over.
Yeah. Hey, Ivory Rose.
Ivory. No, remember when we saw that when we go way back to the Starlight to the to the crime scene videos, we were like, what's that? We kind of thought the same thing. We were like, what's that baby powder? Like we thought it was just they would just
and
use
people thought it was just from them just
Dots.
using a lot of baby powder, but I just
now it makes more sense.
No, it doesn't to me.
It doesn't make sense that there was baby powder everywhere. No, because what do you mean?
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
it makes sense that there's. I know exactly. Exactly.
God.
Okay,
when it's going in the air constantly, it's going to get us.
I need to say something real quick because I'm looking back in my notes here on what my source gave me because I want to be 100% correct. Okay.
Okay.
And if I make a mistake, I want to say, okay, so according to my source, the stuff that he gave me, it says that the Yahoo forensic search
Someone's got a lawnmower. It's Nicole. Nicole, I muted you for just a second. All right, go ahead.
The Yahoo, according to the case report, so this is the reports that the investigators wrote, okay, that the Yahoo forensic account, the forensic, getting like, hold on. So when they searched the Gypsy's Yahoo account, it was a forensic investigation. They were looking at everything that she did with that account, okay? And that's when they found on June 7th at 20:15, so that would be around, it doesn't matter, 8 p.m. on June 7th, that she accessed Google and she looked up how to mask the smell of a dead body, okay? And they did several other searches after that about decomposition and stuff like that. I assumed that it was a Google search because then I took that information and I actually looked on Google in my research and goes, oh, okay, I guess that would have been a Google search. It looks like Yahoo didn't use Google until October of 2015. So that wouldn't have been a Google search. And so if I say that in the video, that's wrong.
Okay, so it's a Google search.
I don't know if it was a Google search. This is like a very small point. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I have to be super honest about everything or I get upset with myself if I'm not super honest. There was a forensic accounting of her Yahoo account. I don't know what search engine was used by Yahoo in June of 2015. Are you following that? I don't know if Yahoo used Google or if they had their own search engine, their own browser. The point here is the search happened. No matter what search engine was used, it was used under that Yahoo account. Does that make sense? Under that Yahoo account that Gypsy had, she did a search. I don't know what search. Was it a Google search? Was it a Yahoo browser? Was it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But but she definitely used a
But it happened. And I think I interchanged Google and Yahoo sometimes when I'm talking in the video, like it was a Google search, like it's a Google search. You know what I mean? Well, it was a Yahoo account. I don't know if Yahoo was utilizing Google at that point or if they had their own search mechanism.
Yeah, because it says Yahoo became a search engine in 1995. So I don't even know why they would partner with Google for maybe a few months there to a year.
Well, it sounds like for 4 years, but it looks like it didn't start until October of 2015. So when Gypsy did the search on her Yahoo account, I don't know exactly what Google. It's a small point.
Yes, I absolutely get it.
Does everyone understand what I'm saying? Because I want to be totally honest. Yes, 100%. They did a forensic accounting of her Yahoo account and found that she had made these searches. That's period, right? Whether it was through Google or something else, I don't know. So it doesn't go into that. Yes, Firefox. I don't know. Could have been Firefox. There's several
right.
So I know that's like a little point, but facts matter. And I do want to be 100%
That's
honest.
one of her things is this whole Yahoo. That's why I even bring it up. It's because she thinks she debunks you with the Yahoo account.
Yeah, no, it's 100% true. It's in the case file. They found this, and then you see all the baby powder everywhere, all over, and the dryer sheets, and turning down the thermostat, which is backed up by even people that were in prison with Gypsy. 3 of them said she had related this story about turning down the thermostat, et cetera, et cetera. So. Yeah.
Yes,
but you
ma'am.
can't believe them because they're felons.
Well, that there is some truth to that, but you've got 3 of them relating the same story.
Exactly.
So
No, I was joking.
And the
Donna, I was
way
joking. I was joking. Like,
oh,
that
I
was,
know, but
was
no,
being
but it is true.
sarcastic.
That's
But
what they
there is some
say.
truth. Yeah, there is
There
some
is
truth to that.
absolutely, and there's more than one report, and it's basically they both say the same thing.
And then you
That-
have the right, and then you have Deputy Hughes opening the door and feeling that gust of cold air, right? That gust of cold air that comes out. And that's how you build a case. That's how these people, witnesses, Deputy Hughes saying the same thing. And then you've got the Yahoo search, and all of those things to me say this is the truth of what happened.
Yeah.
There's some people, I don't know where they're getting this, but they like have putting up a picture that said 70 degrees in there.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it
my
does
husband
in
and I
the-
talked about that.
Okay.
Let's think about this. So, because he's been on murder investigations, he's been on these type things, right? Now, when they come in at 12:18, when they get the search warrant and they go in there, right? Here's how the police work. When they open the door, they leave those doors open. Okay? Because people are coming in and out, in and out, in and out, doing their jobs, right? Now, by the time they get around to taking a picture of the thermostat, it probably went up to 70 degrees.
Oh, okay.
Does
So
that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, because I have an automatic thermostat, so okay, because
Right.
I
It's
realized that
hours later.
There's
They're
a
not
lot of-
taking those pictures right away, and that front door's open and it's humid
They don't
outside.
take pictures until after everything's been marked.
Everything's
Well,
gone.
no,
Body's
the-
gone. Everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, they took pictures with.
Well, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go into the room with Dee Dee and they're going to start taking pictures there. That's the first thing they're going to do. But then pictures around the rest of the house, yeah, that happens hours later.
And
You
then
know what I mean?
another thing that just bothers me about the crime scene photos is that freaking kitchen door, the door
I
that
know.
leads, is open.
I know. You know what? I don't.
open.
Let me say this too.
Disturbing nothing.
Yeah, let me say this too. Probably they tried to come in through that when they went in.
Why? Why would they do that?
I don't know. But let me say this: in any complex murder investigation, you're not going to have answers for every tiny detail. But what we do know about this case are some pretty hard facts about where she died, how she died, and things like that. I believe. Not everyone doesn't believe the way I believe what went down in that room, but I have a pretty good
Hey, Rakin.
feeling about what went down in there. And I think the evidence backs it up. And I think Nick backs it up. And
I could have sworn, and I could be totally making this up, I could have sworn that David Blanchard said he turned the thermostat up because it was so cold, but I don't know.
Yeah, and David Blanchard's a problem, right? We can do a whole we can do a whole live on that, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me push play.
I'm not gonna lie, when I was looking through the crime scene photos, I was like, what if this is like fingerprint stuff? Like something that they did for the
That's fair because I thought so at first too. When I mean the first time I'd ever laid eyes on them, I'm like, what is all this freaking powder in here?
Yeah.
So, and I thought, could it be fingerprint dust? And then it was obvious it was not fingerprint.
Yeah, and then I just thought they were
No.
dousing. Yeah, she was dousing her folds with
Yeah.
baking powder, and because she, but no, and just didn't clean it up. But
Gypsy was in there slinging that freaking baby powder around. I wonder if there was any on the bed or on Dee Dee herself. Be interesting to know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
fingerprints
Or
because
on that Barney doll.
it was like on flat surfaces and stuff.
What?
Stop. I wish they had that. Shit. Casey. Is it Casey Gregg or Carly Gregg?
Carly.
Carly, I wish they had that camera inside the house like Gypsy. I wish they had Gypsy's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That
and she
wouldn't have
didn't know
been, yeah.
about it. That would have been awesome. But anyway, we can only dream.
But somebody told me no, that it's not. Well, I mean, we can't know for sure, but I mean, I don't think that it is that Gypsy went in there and like was like with the baby powder. It's not all over the floor. It's like perfectly like, but like that's one of those things I said a little while ago. She's speculating. That's fine. You can speculate that. Don't say what she says. How does she say it?
Homeowners really like it super cold. According to reports, Gypsy turned on the air conditioner.
According to reports, Gypsy turned down the air. Now let's look at the crime scene photos and see what she turned down the air, other than the inmates in prison who said something like that. But
I don't know why it jumped like that, but
yeah,
deal with what we
you
got.
showed the picture of the thermostat at 72.
Yeah, we've all seen that.
Yeah, well, of course.
And so does Becca.
Yeah, of course.
Becca with the facts. You change her
course,
name.
yeah.
Her next channel is Becca with the
Becca
facts.
with the facts. Yeah.
With the facts. Yeah.
they took a picture of the thermostat on purpose. They're not going to change the thermostat. Okay, so in the crime scene photos,
can you just stop it there?
There we go.
It's on 70.
Sounds like she's speculating. They're not going to change the thermostat. Well, I don't know. Maybe they turned off the air. I don't know. But of course, by the time they got to take the picture of that, it was probably several hours after, and they're going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You know what I mean? And they don't know. Think about it. They don't know the air conditioner or the thermostat has anything to do with the murder there, right? They're just taking pictures of the crime scene.
Right.
So the order that they get to take a picture of the thermostat is really low bar. You know what I mean? On all of the pictures around there. The thermostat, they knew that air conditioner was on because Deputy Hughes said, wow, it was really cold in there at one point. But by the time they go in there, it's several hours and the door's open. And it's a small place. It's 1,000 square feet. So they're going to have all that humid air is coming in. And if the air conditioner is still on, it can't maintain. It never went down to 40 for sure. I don't think that is even possible.
I don't either.
But it
And
went
didn't
down
that
to
David Blanchard say that it was cold when he went in through the window or wherever he went in?
But more than David Blanchard, you have an actual deputy sheriff saying it was cold.
Oh yeah, because you interviewed. I mean, Fancy interviewed that person.
Right.
I forgot about that.
Right. And we use that in the video, the Deputy Hughes talking about it and how she was like, so that was something that stuck in her mind because she was like, oh my God, it was like so cold in there. I thought, geez, these people really like it cold, so that stuck in her mind.
Oh, according to Jan, she's going off on you again right now, currently in real time.
Well, that's okay.
We'll have another video to do.
Don't hurt yourself, Brie.
Yeah, another one to debunk another day. All right, here we go.
All right.
Don't ask me how there wasn't a smell. I looked it up and I could share out what I found, but there's the evidence. We can't help with the evidence.
Maybe because she did things to mask the smell, like it said in the Google search or the Yahoo, whatever fucking search engine, Firefox.
This doesn't prove anything. What does this prove? Oh, so when they went in there, it was 70 degrees. Okay, so what does it have to do with people's testimony and Deputy Hughes talking about when they first opened the door, it was really cold in there? What does this have to do with anything?
Because she's only picking apart the things she can, It's like, well, let me look.
This is not a receipt, Brie. This is not called a receipt if you know how police investigations happen.
She doesn't.
Yeah, she's a freaking private detective, didn't you know? Inspector Gadget over there.
I have to go ask my husband all the time. When I'm doing this, I got to go in there and Mitch, what is this? What is this? What is this? Because I don't know. He knows.
He knows.
And isn't that his job to know?
Well, yeah, for over 20 years, it was his job. He was a detective for a major police department in Southern California. Yeah, it was his job.
Mitch with the facts. He should have his own.
Well, I'm going to need to see his credentials, okay?
Yeah, right.
See all of that. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Not seeing shit, Brie.
evidence is. That's the truth. This is the truth. Okay?
Okay.
How it doesn't make sense doesn't matter. What matters is that's the truth because that's what's in the evidence. And that's what I
It does matter.
Lord, does she go? Look, she does not go back and listen to herself. I don't think.
I don't think
Sometimes you
she's
have to
even
do
watching my
that.
videos.
No.
I say it is.
I think she listens to like 5 seconds of your video, gets triggered, and
Yeah.
starts, doing
I think so
things.
too.
Then goes back to the
Yeah.
video and plays it at wherever
Yeah.
she stopped, gets triggered, and
Right.
I know, right? Exactly, Starlight.
stays up all night looking through the crime scene
Right.
photos.
So if this went to trial, here's how it would go down about this thermostat issue if they really wanted to bring up. Number one, you'd get Deputy Hughes up on the stand and she would talk about how the cold gust of air, correct? Then you'd get each of those inmates that was there that listened to Gypsy, not together, separately, and how they related that. Then the next thing you're going to bring is you're going to bring the forensic analysis of the Yahoo account, okay? Showing that Gypsy at this time on this day looked for how to mask the smell of a dead body. And based on those three things, Brie, this is how evidence works. The jury would come to the conclusion that, yes, Gypsy tried to put the air conditioner down to a very cold level based on those 3 points. Okay? That's how it works, Brie. Not showing a picture of of the thermostat hours after the cops have been coming in and out of the house, Brie. That's not evidence.
Yeah, Brie. Learn.
We need
Listen.
a
Lord.
boom
Learn a
sound
lot from
effect.
Becca. Listen to her.
Oh, Lord.
She can't. She's not capable of
No, because she's thinking
listening
of the
and
response.
retaining the information. Yeah.
No, she's too busy. Yeah, quickly. Like, well, what's my response going to be to that?
Here we go. That's the
What
best
is
I can
that?
do. As
Okay.
I need like a mic drop sound or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
That was the best I could do. Okay, don't judge. Don't judge. And it was like 5 minutes too late. Also,
That's okay. We still love you.
You need a Fred from Howard Stern. I should be your friend.
Yes.
I need a little soundboard. I just use the one on StreamYard, and it's hard to get to it. It's always like 5 minutes late.
Like drop the mic, boom.
Yeah, yes. Mic drop, boom. All right, here we go.
I do over here. We talk about what's in the evidence, not make up
It
what
was
we think is in the
loud.
evidence or what we're just gonna say. Zoom out of the picture. Oh, I'm sorry. You see it? 70. And there actually is a second thermostat, which I'm trying to look for it. Hold on.
Why?
Why does that matter?
No, it's not in there.
It doesn't matter. That doesn't. It's
I
not
thought I had
evidence.
it.
Every picture is not evidence, Brie. Of not. It's that's
What is she looking for now?
another
picture of
thermostat.
another
That's it.
thermostat.
Oh,
And I think
okay.
it'll be the one that has the 45 degrees on it.
Oh well, that would back up the evidence that she tried
It's
to
a
turn it down to
mixture of
40.
accents. 13. It's like
And she's from the
Philadelphia,
bayou.
Southern. Yeah, it's a bayou, but it's also she sounds like she's from Philly half the time. Too.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
she's
but
like
it's-
or
that's how
Boston.
That's how Louisiana. Like I can tell a Louisiana accent because I live really close
Really?
to
Yeah, you live
Louisiana.
close.
Yeah,
One,
so
they
I
say
can tell
on,
when.
like on instead of on, they say on.
On. Like she
very
says,
Philadelphia
instead of I say pralines. She calls them pralines.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I say pralines too.
Yeah, I was like, what's a praline? Never heard of that.
There's a few things I have though that I want to.
She's from Philly, right? She might be from here.
No, she's not. That's Louisiana. I know someone else that has that accent too.
That's funny.
Very thick like hers.
Y'all like that was pretty crazy. That's weird that I know that I have.
Oh my god.
The other I can look it up because there's a second thermostat also in the house that also has 70. They're
Brie, here I'm just gonna give you.
Yeah, it was probably 70 degrees in the house when the cops were coming in and out, in and out, in and out, leaving the door open. Brie, yeah, I'm positive that's what it was. What was the temperature when Gypsy left and turned it down? Okay, that's the question, Brie. And when Deputy Hughes opened that door, when David Blanchard opened the front door and Deputy Hughes was standing right there and she was like, oh my God, it's freezing in there. That's not 70 degrees to say freezing. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I just so frustrated with how stupid some people are. Oh my God.
I need her to like make a flow chart or like a
flow
PowerPoint
chart.
presentation. Yes, because I'm not picking up what you're putting down half the time, Brie.
No, she needs a dry erase board that.
Yes, one of those
do a Venn
boards with like
diagram.
the little
And would you even-
strings attached to the pins.
Like
Would you even attempt to explain these an actual murder investigation if you have no expertise in it at all?
Right.
What happens is you come out looking like this, like her.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's sad. It's like, Brie, stop. You don't know what you're talking about. Just
Most
stop.
Americans, right? It's like, I know because of this, and it's like, what's that? That's not. Again, her facts come from Gypsy, a pathological liar.
Yeah.
Who killed her mom. She's going
Gypsy's
to
her
tell you whatever
inside
you want to
source.
fucking hear.
Exactly.
No, actually, Becca, you have no expertise. No, I'm not. I'm not a cop, but my husband was a 20-year detective with a major police department in Southern California. So he's my partner.
Well,
Okay?
I'm sorry, but Brie from the Bayou knows a lot more than your educated career husband. Yeah,
Mr. Morbid just said Brie is acting like Inspector.
I said that a
Gadget.
minute ago. Yeah, over here, fucking Scooby Doo and shit.
She's got like,
Inspector Brie.
Gadget.
That's Inspector Gadget.
Case. Do Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget.
Go Gadget arms.
No, she needs go Gadget brain.
Yeah, there you go. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Both that's unless it's the same thermostat as two pictures. But can y'all see it? 70. So
I can't. I just can't.
And the case
and most
is
thermostats,
all.
like I know mine, we did this one day. I think mine, the lowest it goes is like 45 or something like that.
Sherlock
So yeah.
Holmes.
Hold on. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I don't know what to tell y'all. I doubt they're gonna change it and then take a picture of it. Like, I don't know why her body, and they never really state that it doesn't have. I looked all through it. I did not see anything that says like it just didn't have any smell at all. Or of course they are. But anyways, it doesn't say that. So my thing is maybe David Blanchard didn't smell it. Maybe he didn't get close enough. Maybe watch. Actually, I'm gonna look it up now. For what reasons? Because we're gonna do this. We're gonna be investigators together.
You get on Google and look at
investigators.
What did she say?
She's going to investigate.
She's going to be investigators together.
She's investigating.
They're all going to be investigators.
So, in other words, she's using Chat GBT, or I don't even know what the name of it is. Is it GBT? I don't.
Yeah, I think GPT. I don't know.
She uses it for everything. She thinks it's a miracle worker over there. Yes, her AI source.
No, she's like Gypsy. She's going to educate herself, like she says to everybody else. Educate yourself. Like Google it.
Well, we have. I can tell you that.
Sir Morgan, don't stealth in here and start saying funny things. You just almost made me die from.
I know, me too. I'm reading him too, cracking up.
And by the way, Case, if you're still in here, you and Morbid need to get together.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to come on his panel. Hopefully he'll be live tonight, maybe.
Yeah.
Hope so.
I'm just dreaming of Case doing an Inspector Gadget thing with
that would be hilarious.
Or Scooby Doo. Put them as Scooby Doo characters.
With all of
that
them.
would be funny.
Yeah.
In the van, they can all be in the van together.
Dreamer.
Dreamer, 50, Brie.
Dreamer's the one they rip the mask off of at the end.
You pesky kids.
Yeah.
You pesky kids.
Actually, she just reminds me of Beetlejuice. I seen that the other day, and as soon as I seen it, I thought of
Can I
Dreamer.
come on as Elmo?
Oh, yes, you can.
Yes, you can come on as anything you would like.
Oh, you guys. Yeah, meddling kids, Amy. You're right.
Meddling
So you think it happened on the 10th? So 5 days. So for what reasons would a dead body not smell after 5 days?
I can't.
Let's look it up. Let's just
I
say.
can't.
Let's just say.
Actually, there's people called medical examiners, Brie, that actually do that for a living.
But I thought it was the 14th, so I thought it was like
Yeah,
4
it was
days.
4 days.
Okay, so we got
4.
Yeah, it was 4.
She
It was
blue.
the night. Yeah, early
See what
morning.
AI
Got the
is.
facts.
Right.
False facts.
okay.
Right time to cry.
I
That
do want to
sounds so
find. I do want to
crazy.
exit this question too,
Becca.
though. Okay, because it says cool temperature. Well, we know 70 degrees isn't that cool, but they said
Oh my god.
this cop that Fancy interviewed years ago, which Becca has in the video, says something about the cool air that you can feel when you open up the house. If it's hot outside and it was during the summer, if you open up a house, maybe they have fans going, maybe 70 would make cold air come out. I don't know. Everybody's house is different. There's sometimes where I'll be freezing and I'll look at my air and it's on 70. It just depends. Everybody feels different, you know.
Oh my God, your body
Definitive
temperature.
proof.
I will tell you what it was
Cold air.
outside. It was
Sorry.
81 degrees. I think 81 or 84 degrees that day. Okay. And so 70 degrees would not be a big change. It had to be a little bit lower than 70 when they opened the door initially. So that door, everything was closed. The doors were closed. The windows were closed until David Blanchard opened the front door and Deputy Kay Hughes was standing there. And to her mind, it wasn't 70 that was coming out. It was really cold. So maybe somewhere in the low 60s.
Fancy.
I don't know.
If she
Right?
said
Fancy has a
the
picture
detective
of
had a
it being
chill. Maybe she had a
45
chill. I
degrees.
don't know.
Fancy
She's got a
has a
chill. She got
picture.
out of a cold car. She had a chill.
In the evidence thing, Fancy does have a picture of it being 45 degrees.
Okay.
She does.
So it was set.
The
It was set
thermostat,
to
yes, she
that,
does.
right? It was what she set it to. That she set it to 45, I
Right,
believe.
and then it can change.
But of course, just like my air conditioning, I live in the high desert. What happens is I can set mine to 70, but it only gets down to 78. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I tested mine and mine only went down to 64.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but if you keep the house closed and it's a small house, 1,000 square feet, and you got it down really
Yeah,
low,
their house
it's
was
probably
really
running in the
small.
60s in there,
Mhm.
you know, low 50s, high 60s until they open it up. And once they open it up for the investigation, the thermostat will go up to 70. That makes sense, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
If you walk into a house and out of the heat, it might feel cold. But anyway, so it says cool temperature. So another one, though, is low humidity. I'm pretty sure, I know down here by the water where I live in New Orleans, the humidity is awful.
Yeah.
But I don't know about Missouri. Let's check and see what the humidity.
Okay, but let's check about an air-conditioned house, because I know when I come out of the humidity at my house and I come into my air-conditioned house, it's low moisture. It's not humid in here. Okay.
It is.
It's cold in
I
here.
feel
It's
her
not-
on the humidity. We have humid here, but yeah, when you come in
right
your
here,
house, when the air
not
conditioner's
humid.
on, it's not humid in the house.
Thank you. Thank you. This is just common sense bullshit. My God.
Yeah. Have you ever walked? Have you ever
I-
had
I
been
feel
in an
dumber.
air conditioned house and you walk outside and it's humid? You're like, shit. You know,
It's humid,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You're like, Jesus, it's humid out here, right?
And I will say, when
Mhm.
I run on my treadmill and it's humid out, I do feel the
Yes.
humidity because all of a sudden I'm sweating more. I'm like, why am I sweating
Yes.
so much? But I don't recognize that it's humid.
Right.
It's just my body's response to
Right.
what's going on outside.
Right.
And
You
then I
know
go
when it
outside, I'm like,
was
hell, no
humid
wonder.
as fuck in my house? When my air conditioner broke
Thank
Oh
you.
and there
God,
wasn't
yeah. Actually,
any
why are we talking
air.
about air conditioners? It's triggering
Well,
Starlight.
yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, that's one reason that I couldn't stay at my house is because the humidity was awful. It was so
Right.
bad, so hot. But that's why people have air conditioners in the house. It's
Right.
not humid.
Right.
Dirt to dirt.
humidity is there. So Does Springfield, Missouri have high or low humidity?
Oh my God, stop.
And as Aaron just said, you know what? She
I
planned
can't.
and killed
I
her
can't.
mother. Why are we doing this?
Why is she doing this? You can actually look up that date and know exactly what the weather was. Duh. Duh.
And Sophia from Golden Girls says, "Who cares?"
I gotta get a
What is she
screenshot of that
doing?
face right there.
What is she doing? Just
I don't know.
Just stop it. Just stop.
She's trying to find every way around something, proving you wrong
Brie,
somehow.
Brie, you understand that before a police officer can even be considered to become a detective, they have to have like 10 years minimum out in the field before they even become, honey, a detective.
You can't just
My
walk
husband
in
was a
on-
detective.
right, no.
You understand what that means?
Yeah, you have to be on the street. You have to be.
He didn't just Google shit.
Right, yeah.
Right,
He didn't Google shit for a living, honey.
Yeah, you're promoted to detective after
Exactly.
being.
You have to take a test and then you have to have interviews. It's a big deal to get your gold shield. It's called a gold shield. Okay. You don't Google shit for a living when you're a detective. Brie.
No, he was probably a detective before there was Google.
You know what? That's true. He was.
Yeah.
Became a police officer in the 80s. In the
There you
1980s,
go.
Brie.
Didn't even have the internet.
Nope.
Didn't even have the internet. Had to do it the
Nope.
old-fashioned way.
So yeah, Brie, you can't play one on TV. You can't do it and be like
You make
people take you
yourself look real
seriously.
dumb.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh, okay.
CSI
That's all I'm gonna
New
say.
Orleans, CSI Bayou.
CSI Bayou.
CSI Bayou.
Oh,
that's a good one.
High humidity, especially during the summer months. Look at that. Look, you see okay, so experiences moderate to high humidity, especially during the summer months. Humidity levels tend to be higher in the mornings, which average range 6 to 8%. Blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Oh.
But the air can feel drier due to the cold temperature.
There's her Google answer.
That's her facts.
Yeah.
That's her facts voice.
Let's just blow over all this and find the words I want to use. Blah.
The overall spring humidity levels are typically Midwestern. Okay. So there's something to look at. Okay, so it says low humidity can dry conditions can cause the body to it would be the opposite though. Doesn't that say high humidity?
Oh my God.
Low humidity. Dry condition cause the body to de-escalate the humidity, which
Starlight.
Low
What?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What is she? Who cares?
I don't even know what she's saying anymore.
I don't know that she knows what she's saying. What is she trying to debunk at this point? Is she debunking the weather outside? Are you God? Are you debunking the weather?
No, I think she's just found out that you're probably telling the truth. That's why she's sort of got so close to the screen to read it.
Okay.
I think it bothers her that Becca is pointing all of this stuff out, laying it out where we can, hear her and interpret it and blah, blah, blah. And I think it gets Brie in her head because she just does not want to come to the conclusion that Gypsy is a lying piece of shit, manipulating, grooming, weirdo psychopath.
She's
Like,
afraid of what she's going to find out. Yeah, it's like why
Mhm.
people don't change their mind on things. Because they don't want to act. They like where they live. It's like, no, I like being in a place of delusion.
Right.
Safe here.
Right.
Here.
And I think it bothers her. Like
she's accepted by Gypsy and the Blanchard.
Yeah.
Why
As long as she can debunk it in her mind, that's
And
all
she's
that
good.
matters.
Yeah, I agree. And she's good. She can go on and keep doing her lives and
Friends
all
with
that.
Gypsy and not question all of this stuff that just does not add up.
Right.
Yeah, I could go on and say, Starlight's actually a fish. And I could go on and on and on.
Right.
And convince yourself I'm a fish.
Right.
That she's actually a fish and she lives under the sea. And
Right.
I
Right.
could go on and on and on and on and on about and with my facts.
Right.
Because
And
I made
who
them
knows what Gypsy says to her? We don't know everything Gypsy says, right? So some of this could be hitting her really hard, like, oh, wait a minute. Did Gypsy lie to me?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think it is actually more to
You
the
would think
point.
it's gonna happen. I don't know with her. I don't know. I feel like she's never gonna have a moment of clarity.
She's Brie gonna fight with God to
But
get
she
Gypsy
seems
into
to be
heaven.
in like a destructive relationship with Gypsy, like a
Yeah.
domestic violence type relationship that she believes, like, you know, when Gypsy's good, she believes, but when she's bad, she sort of still believes her anyway, but she doesn't want to
Yeah.
say anything.
Well,
She
it's
keeps
a
quiet. Like,
Yeah.
They've met, but it's definitely a parasocial relationship.
Yes,
it's
yes.
nice, but it's really her just standing Gypsy. And Gypsy talks to her, and that's her life now. That is her lifeblood. She can't, God forbid, Gypsy cut her off. What I mean, I fear for her if that's the
Trauma
case.
bond.
yeah, that's it. That's what I was saying.
Trauma bond. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Gypsy gives two shits about Brie as long as Brie.
No, she definitely doesn't. No.
She keeps her around to go live, and because she can't do it herself because of her PR bullshit.
Yeah.
So she has.
she's
Brie
serving
do
a
it.
purpose right now for Gypsy. Just uses people. That's how the relationship goes. So Brie is serving a purpose for Gypsy right now, and when that purpose ends, then that relationship
You will be over. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you'll be
that's
over.
What concerns me is, because the Blanchards are so dumb. How much information have they actually given to Brie, and does she know?
Yeah. Well,
does she know too much?
Like actual factual evidence, like
actual factual. I don't know.
not just word of mouth bullshit. Like
Yeah.
this thing with the prescription pad. Why have we never seen?
I've
proof
never,
of this?
and that's a good point, Starlight. And everything that I've been sent, I have never
thing.
seen anything about that.
Never. Like, don't you think that would be very notable to
It would.
put? I mean, they put the Barney doll in the list of evidence, but there's
Yes.
no prescription pad.
Yeah, no
Yep.
prescription pad.
Nope.
That just
Nope, it's not
screams
there.
illegal.
Nope,
And that
not there.
whole medicine
Math
cabinet
ain't
filled with dangerous meds. Oh, you mean like Sudafed, or not even Sudafed, like mouthwash and
Mouthwash, ointments, over the
Ointments.
counter Tylenol,
Yes.
alcohol swabs,
Inhalers.
inhalers,
Use.
but they don't use.
Oh, and the video that I said I love so much about her when she's like 6 or something, blankly staring and then falling down. I'm like, oh my God, wait, my cousin who had epilepsy, she did that. So she had epilepsy.
Yeah.
Because
Isn't that weird? That's such a weird video. Yeah.
It is weird, but that's her. That's having an episode. She's having a little mini seizure.
Wait, who?
That's
What?
happening.
Sorry. Who?
When Gypsy's little.
When she's little and she's wearing the big.
Oh, and she's like zoning out. Yeah.
And she's just staring into the distance and then falls. I used to just think that was funny, but now I'm like, wait a minute. That's what my cousin used to do, who grew out of her she had it. She doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah.
And then
Interesting.
she's staring, and then she collapses. That's an episode.
She did look drugged in that video.
She's not.
She looked weird.
It's an epileptic seizure.
Yeah, very well could be.
It's called a petite. If it's truly, it's called a petite mall. There's grand mall, and then there's petite mall. Yeah.
Yes, my cousin got them all the time. She looked just like Gypsy.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why she was filming it.
Maybe
Could be. Oh, but by the way, I'm not a nurse. Don't remember that. I don't know anything about.
Right, you don't know
like
anything.
that.
You're a fake nurse.
No, I'm a fake nurse. Yeah.
And what did Gypsy call you? A fake psychic or something like that?
I think.
What?
Yeah, a fake psychic.
What?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think she meant
She
something
did not.
else.
Yeah, she did.
She meant psychiatric nurses.
I think it was another Gypsy misspelling.
Yeah, because it was when she was in the comments for Sir Morbid.
Fake
Becca's
psychic.
another fake psychic. I'm like,
A fake psychic, but I think she meant psych, like psych nurse.
exactly. She didn't know what she was saying.
Don't give her too much credit now. She probably thinks she was psychic. All right, here we go.
Producers of. Okay, so is it saying the opposite of that? Okay, so that would make it actually. You see, I'm not gonna. Okay, this was the last thing that I noticed though: insect and animal activity. In some environments, scavengers like insects may consume parts of the body before significant decomposition occurs, which could reduce the odor. Now, I'm wondering, okay, so if you look through the crime scene photos, because I did have that wrong, I'm confused now. That says low humidity, and they have high humidity, which would be, you would think, because I live in New Orleans and it gets all nasty and sweaty, you would think it would be the opposite, right? That's kind of confusing. I'm going to have to like read over that. But they have little cat paw prints all over. You know how they have baby powder everywhere or whatever that stuff is? Like if you look close in the crime scene footage, you can see little cat paw prints. And I don't want to like get too much into that, but you know, like obviously they weren't gnawing at her because I think we would have saw that or known that. But I don't know if they licked up stuff, if you know what I mean. Like I know like it's gross, right? But
okay, Brie, I'm pretty sure I don't know this for a fact, but I think that the cats were put outside. So if the cats walked on and you just admitted it was baby powder, it probably was done before, but I don't know what she's trying to suggest that the cat, you know what she's trying to suggest here, don't you? Is that the animal activity, the insects and all this, and the cats kept the smell down. I have never
heard of bugs reducing the smell of a dead
They
bug.
don't. In fact,
No, they just decompose it more.
No, it's troubling that she was, you know, a lot of people like, oh my gosh, she was only in the early decomp stage. Yeah, that's weird after that amount of time. And some things we just don't know. But the only thing I can think of, like science-wise, is that it was so cold in the house and she was covered. Someone had covered her up, which stops a lot of that, that aids in not having the body break down when it's covered up like that. So yes, it could be that, yes, you know, she was only in the early stages. Okay. But no, a dead body smells pretty bad when it gets really ripe. That I know that for a fact. So
yeah, but I was going to ask that question. So was there ever was there ever a report of there ever being a smell like in that with that initial thing when they went into the house?
No, I did. You know, I read through, and here's, you know, how it worked is when they came in and they found the body immediately. Then the high priority was no, I didn't read where anyone said, "Wow, it smells bad in here."
Yeah,
there was
no, like powder under their nose, or you know.
Yeah, yes, and then then the death investigator came right away and collected the body. So there was no medical examiner, and that's the other thing that I have to point this out. I'm sorry, but you guys, a lot of times people die at home or in a motor vehicle accident and they're dead. Obviously, let's say someone got decapitated, right? They're obviously the cop comes in and the person's decapitated. Now, do you need a medical examiner to come to that location to say the person's dead?
Yes.
Yeah. No.
The cop can unofficially say the person's dead. Okay.
Oh, unofficially. Okay.
Yeah, I know where you're going with
signs
that.
of
Let me
death.
explain how it works in real life. So in real life, the cop can look at that and go, "Oh, that person obviously is dead, right? That's a dead person. They don't have their head attached to their body.
Yeah.
That's a dead person."
Or they
Now,
find just the head.
right.
Happened.
Right. So then what happens is in a lot of counties, they employ people called death investigators. Okay. And a death investigator is actually, they go to school, they're educated, okay, in a lot of forensic stuff. And instead of the medical examiner coming out, they send a death investigator to the scene. That's what happened with Dee Dee. A death investigator came to the scene instead of the medical examiner. Then at that point, because they can't know the time of death, how do you know it?
Right.
Don't know. How would you know it? Right? People think about when people get, you know, you see in the movies, you're in the hospital and it's time of death.
Right.
Time of
Right.
13:15, right? I know that as a nurse. But when you're outside the hospital setting, rarely do people give an exact, you can't know the exact time of death, right?
Right. So in that case, what do they? That's when they.
So what do they do? So in Greene County, what happens is the actual time of that 911 call is the case number file, and that gets transcribed as, you know, she was pronounced at 15:13.
Got it.
I know that's complicated, but that's exactly what happened. Okay. And so no one was ever going to figure out Dee Dee's exact time of death unless it was done during the autopsy. Right. And they couldn't. It was she was dead for too long. They couldn't decide. They can only give a window usually anyways. And so No, there was never going to be an exact time of death for Dee Dee Blanchard. It wasn't going to happen. All right. And no, the medical examiner doesn't have to come out to the scene. That doesn't have to happen because a lot of people die every day, you know?
Yeah, in their chairs sitting. I mean, people in New York City I know have been like they live in an apartment building. They're like, what's that smell? And you know,
Right.
people, it gets worse every day. And they're like, oh God, somebody died. Yeah.
Right. And so you don't have the medical examiner come out to just come up and look at the person and go, yep, dead.
And this,
right? How dumb is that? You wouldn't do that. Yep, dead. Because the cops can do it.
You know, they have codes for dead bodies for the cops.
Right.
You know, it's
Right.
like every department's different. But
so sorry I went off on that tangent, but there's been a lot of stuff surrounding that time of death, and the medical examiner has to come out. Nope, medical examiner does not have to come out to say someone's dead. Doesn't happen. Not every time. No. Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
No, I like it.
Me too.
It is, you know how a lot of people were saying like there's not a lot of red stuff on the body itself or whatever. It is possible that the cats licked, you know, yeah.
Oh.
We don't know this for sure, but the other ones are a sealed environment. The body's an airtight. Well, we know it's not that. And no, not covering or wrapping. The body was tightly wrapped in plastic, blankets, or materials. So I know it wasn't wrapped, but there was a lot of blankets on the bed, you know, like on top of her. Not all the way on top of her, but a good bit. She was like halfway covered. A lot of people say she was completely uncovered, but and some people say she was all the way covered. It's neither one. It was like right, like, you know, above, like below her back right there. So that's possible. Health and diet, in some cases, the state of body before death, malnutrition, diet, illness can influence how quickly decomposition occurs. So wait, the state of the body before death, an example, malnutrition, dehydration, or illness. So environmental factors along with the body's condition and handle that all play a significant role in the rate of decomposition in the presence or absence of odor. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't think anybody really knows. But we also don't know if it had no smell because nowhere in the records does it say there's no smell. This is just what people are assuming because David Blanchard, this is my opinion. Because I've never seen anything like that in the records. I think that people are assuming that because David Blanchard didn't automatically smell something when he went in there. Because I don't know if once they got into the room, if they smell, like, I mean, does it say that? Does anybody know for sure? Because I don't know for sure. And
oh my God.
You didn't open the door that doesn't exist.
Okay, let me just say this. Okay, this is a little tangent, but also some people have been very confused about this fact. Whatever order those stab wounds were in, when that third stab wound happened, immediately blood ceased to be pumped through her body. And so whatever stab wounds were there, blood could not be pumped out of the stab wounds or anywhere. It stopped. Immediately it stopped.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say that was the fourth stab wound. And I'm pretty sure it was one of the first four. Okay. So let's say it was the fourth. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one goes to the heart and stops the heart. Now blood flow ceases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not coming out of anywhere. It can't. There's no pump. The pump is done.
No pumps.
There's no pump.
The heart is the pump. If the pump is dead, you can't pump blood. Blood can't come out of stab wounds. Yes? Follow?
No. Yes.
No, I'm confused. Could you say that again?
Yes. So, are you kidding or you mean it?
I'm kidding.
No, I
Okay,
no. And if you don't know, go watch Becca's video. She shows the
my
heart.
husband gave a great example that I didn't use in the video, but he came to a guy that had just gotten shot on the side. Okay, like the side. And the guy was walking. He was walking for a minute, and then he sat down, and my husband's talking to him, and then within like 10 seconds, he was dead. Later, my husband finds out because nothing was even coming out of the bullet wound. There was no blood even coming out of the bullet wound. And my husband was like, that's weird. There's no blood coming out of the bullet wound, right? Later, my husband finds out that that bullet went straight to the guy's heart.
Oh, wow.
Which
Stopped the heart. So no blood came out of the bullet wound. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Because that's the pump that stops
It's
it.
the pump. Right.
Like
Right.
stifling. Like,
Right.
yeah, it stops.
Right.
Yep.
So when the third wound happened to Dee Dee, same thing. Pump stopped. Hence,
Wow.
not a lot of blood outside.
Right.
Now, yeah, if he was still stabbing, yeah, there's a little bit, but not like if there was a pump, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Pretty amazing, right?
Yep.
Facts.
Yeah.
These
I
are
know
all
that they don't have
facts.
anything that Becca Scoop says is in there. None of it. But anyways, wait. Somebody keeps texting me. Let me see. I'm sorry. Oh, really?
Your
That's so
dealer.
weird. Hold on. Dan Blanchard. There's nobody named Dan Blanchard. For one. For two, y'all are so annoying. It actually there was that's one thing Becca Scoops got right.
Oh, one thing.
One thing.
You know how y'all said the window wasn't disturbed? One thing the sergeant or whatever said to make sure is that when before David gets out the house to secure, like anything that was like messed with, fix it, like meaning by the window and stuff. Like they never said it exactly like that, but it's there was stench for sure. Right, and that's what I'm saying, Amy. You said it's decom. There was a stench for sure. And I think that's what like trips me out. I think that we have like this idea that it didn't smell, but who said that it didn't smell? I don't see anything anywhere. Maybe I'm missing something. And if I am, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with admitting, oops, I missed that. But I think that people are assuming that because David Blanchard didn't think that anybody was in there. I think that he didn't smell anything, but it's very possible that he just didn't smell it from where he was. It's very possible. It was 5 days. That's not. So some people it might be long, to some others not. And then you got the cats in there that could be licking up stuff. I know that's gross, but it happens.
Wait, what?
Cats in there. That's not.
What?
So some people it might be long, to some others not. And then you got the cats in there that could be licking up stuff. I know that's gross, but it happens.
So the cats were licking up stuff. Okay.
Okay, can you just stop here? I'm gonna there's some in chat. I'm gonna explain exactly what happened with that third stab wound. Okay, I'm gonna explain it exactly. So the heart has 4 chambers inside, 4 chambers. Okay. All right. Outside of the heart, there's a covering called the pericardium. I was an ICU, I was a cardiac care nurse also. Okay. So this was also my expertise, not the detective stuff, but this was my expertise. So what happened was when the third stab wound happened, it went through the pericardial sac, the outer lane of the heart, and went into the heart muscle and went all the way into one of the heart chambers called the left atrium. That's how far deep it went in, very deep into the heart. Okay. So it ruptures, it pierces the pericardial sac into the heart muscle and then into one of the 4 chambers of the heart called the left atrium. That immediately stops the heart by, it's kind of technical, by the pericardial sac is still kind of intact. It's just been pierced and it starts to fill up with fluid. And when that starts to fill up with fluid, that condition is called cardiac tamponade. Cardiac tamponade, it's the sac is filling up with fluid. It squeezes the heart muscle. It can't pump anymore.
Okay? Cardiac tampon. What is that?
So that happens within 15 to 20 seconds after that stab wound. 15 to 20 seconds, she's unconscious from that. And she's dead within 2 to 5 minutes from that stab wound. That's how fast it is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to clear that up.
Got it, Brie? Did you get all that?
Probably
the tampon
not.
thing? Okay, good.
Jeanette, we know you're in here lurking. You need to write that down. Gigi.
Come on up here. Again, you're so factual. You guys know everything. And Becca's a big fat liar. Come up and tell us.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
No.
I'll hold my breath.
Happens. And then let me see what they said. But anyways, so, but that's that. But anyways, now I'm gonna move on to what. Oh wait, let me fix this. Planty, can you comment so I can fix it? I mean, I can see what's wrong. I'm gonna remove you, and then I'm gonna make that person the air down, and it was a 40 in the house. Okay, Alana, was you just not in here? I gotta see if it does. What did that person say? Gypsy put dryer sheets and baby powder on the body. Turn the air down, and it was a 40 in the house. Okay, Alana, was you just not in here? Okay, let me show you what the air was on in the house. Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Let's do it.
I can't.
How are you going to recover from this, Becca? I don't
know. I think I'll just have to go away. I'll just have to close my channel down and just go away.
I was gonna say, I just retire. I just, you know.
I'm sorry, you guys.
Because this is all 100% true.
It's
'cause she's got the
devastating.
facts.
Yeah,
This is
she just
Brie
hyper
with the
focused.
facts.
Right.
I'm
She's
not
hyper
going to show
focused
my
on the air
husband. He might-
conditioner.
Yeah. I'm not going to show
Hey,
my
go ahead and
husband. He
shame
might
Becca.
have a, I don't know. We'll have to close the channel down. I'll tell him we've been debunked.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if she wants to debate Becca, tell us when and where, because I don't think you should ever do it on her channel. I'm
No, I
sure
won't
we
do
could
it.
make a neutral
No.
ground where you
Yeah.
two could debate each other.
If it was fair,
With
I would do it
receipt.
where I wasn't, they can't, I would do it.
Oh, Becca would be like, "Hi, my name is Bet," and they'd mute her.
I know.
See,
Oh yeah. Oh, here we go.
It. First of all, there was no baby powder on the body. I'm not sure.
How do you know?
Why you think that? I mean, it might have been in her crevices. I know that sounds gross, y'all, but I'm just saying because Didi
Talk
did that.
about
But like all over the
speculating.
body, there wasn't
Speculate
baby
at
powder.
that. I'm not going to speculate.
Powder. Look at this was the temperature in her house, 70
Oh my
degrees.
God. I think she's
70
found the holy
degrees.
grail with that.
So
I
no,
know.
that's not
That's the holy
true.
grail.
The air. I wish I could zoom in.
been
I have to look.
solved.
Is the air even on at this point? Did they turn it
We
off?
don't know. We don't know. No one
Yeah, I
knows.
can't read what that says. You know how
Yeah,
you
we don't
turn
know.
your thermostat where it's on but it's off?
This is nothing. This is no evidence of anything. That's not how it would work in court. That doesn't how it happens, Brie.
No, she thinks she's got the smoking gun right here.
Because the temperature really changes everything, doesn't it? No, it doesn't.
No, it
Not
doesn't.
for me, anyway.
No, it doesn't.
Change
It's one
anything.
part. It's one
Mhm.
part, right? Of a lot of
gonna say, 'cause
facts,
what?
right?
Yeah.
Even the police said it was a blast of cold air, exactly.
Yeah.
What you're saying is not true.
Okay. Okay, Brie.
Why the inmate said that? I don't know.
Yeah,
I really
why
don't.
would they?
Like, they could have just been saying shit. Gypsy could have been like, Gypsy's in prison. Like, she's got to like,
no jail.
Maybe
No.
she's scared, or I don't know, but got to make herself look like she's this hard person. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I just gotta
Oh
stop
my
it one more time.
gosh.
Just one more time, and then I'll be quiet and let her talk for a while. How weird a fact for those inmates to have that have.
Yeah.
You know what how weird a fact is that?
I know she cleaned. The one that stands out to me is how they said that she cleaned from the bedroom
To the bathroom.
yes.
Right. And then they say she turned down the thermostat. Where would they get that from? They're in
Oh
jail.
yeah. Mhm.
How would they know anything?
They don't know
about
that
the crime
information.
scene? How would they know anything about the crime
Exactly.
scene? They
Exactly.
No,
wouldn't.
but Gypsy
Brie.
only said that to get up to the pecking order, to be the big top
Right.
dog in jail.
So
That's
Yeah,
what she said about the
yeah.
thermostat.
that was her flex.
It was her flex. And so that tells us that information, Brie, came from one person only, Gypsy.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's
Exactly.
what you have to deduce from that, right? How would they know anything about that? Yeah, maybe the clean, but the thermostat especially. What an odd detail.
Detail to know. And the
Yeah. Very
detail of where
odd.
she cleaned up and that she used
Yeah.
wipes. It says
Exactly.
that she used baby wipes.
So, and you don't have one or two, you have three of them saying that same thing. That it's just, and that's not the only evidence. Like I said again, then you've got Deputy Hughes, right? So yes, the thermostat was turned down, and yes, it was Gypsy. I mean, if you're on the jury, that's what you would have to believe, knowing all of these facts to me.
Lord have mercy.
There's all different reasons. Maybe they lied, maybe they didn't. Who knows? But all I know is that it says 70 in 2 different pictures, so that's wrong. Gypsy put dryer sheets on the bed. A lot of people put dryer sheets in between the mattress and in between the sheets and stuff. We can't say that Gypsy did that. You can speculate that, but we don't know that for a fact. There's no proof of that. Like, we're basing today, we're going to do whatever is based on evidence, okay? That's what we're going to do here today.
Google
let me see.
Search.
It's like Natasha Cooper, long sort of those
The
long
long
spells.
pauses, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Alana, I think that's you're drinking Kool-Aid for one. For two, Jennifer, nobody's glorifying. I don't know why y'all don't understand the difference between, telling the truth about things and going over evidence and then glorifying murder. So just because we're pointing out things that are incorrect, that means that we're glorifying murder. Like, that doesn't even make any sense, Jennifer. I don't know if you're still here, but that doesn't make any sense. So what you're saying is if somebody unalive someone, we need to lie about the entire case because they unalived them. Like, we're going to say they did this, and that, just because that's just what we're going to do because they did that. And so we should just lie. No, that's actually what we shouldn't do. Just because somebody's in prison that y'all didn't give a shit about for 8.5 years, almost 9 years now, and all of a sudden y'all give a
She just said that's what we shouldn't do. We shouldn't lie. Well, then should she talk to Gypsy about that?
Right. I was thinking the same thing.
We shouldn't lie.
We shouldn't lie. Maybe Gypsy has a reason, Brie, to lie. Don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Huh? Sorry? Maybe.
But she's guilty. Look at that pause. Sorry, it looks like
I know.
I know. She has some great screen
Punch in the
grabs.
air.
Yeah. And then the way that you stopped it before and her mouth was open, like she was all
I
ready
know.
for
That was the greatest.
Golly, how long does she go on about that?
I don't know.
a shit about him.
Does she have other
Y'all don't
stuff?
necessarily.
What?
Do you know if she has other things like facts? Or
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know that I have about 15 minutes.
Okay. Should
So
we
we'll
try to
see.
like find another point? Because
Yeah, we'll skip through.
Okay.
Let's see. I know she brings up the Yahoo thing.
I have empathy.
Okay, well, that
You're
would be
not. Gypsy's story is exactly.
Let me see if I can find it.
Y'all don't have to agree,
Oh,
but it looks like kitty cat paws to me. What do y'all think?
Oh God.
But even if it was,
Even if
kitty
it
cat-
was, what does it prove? Her points are dumb. It's like, what are you trying to prove? I don't understand. I'm trying to follow you with the cat paws, but what is the big takeaway from
because
it?
she's trying to make out that the cats were licking Dee Dee's
And so
blood?
okay,
That's-
let's
yeah.
say they were. And so what's the point? Okay, let's give it to her. Let's give it to her. Okay, the cats were licking things. I don't think that, but let's give it to her. What's the point? What does it prove? Proves what?
That the
Dee Dee
cats
didn't
turned the
die?
temperature up.
Yeah.
The cats killed Dee Dee.
Yes. The cats put the Barney doll there. The cats
did it.
covered her up.
Okay.
With the blanket.
It's the cats, you guys. It's the cats in the bedroom with the liquors. Okay. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. What do you think that house would reek of cat though? Did you see that litter box?
Oh, gross.
And I
It
thought
would,
she
yeah.
let the cats out, but maybe I'm wrong.
The cats were in there cleaning up.
Oh,
Yeah.
the cats were the cleaners of the crime scene.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it is.
See, she just
And
agreed.
actually, somebody I was talking to today said that when their aunt passed away, she was a big woman and she used to use Gold Bond, and like her house looked like that too. Maybe it's not.
I've never. I've never seen.
That's not true. Stop it. Stop with that craziness. Their house looked like that too. Oh my God.
What? I've never heard of this issue with baby powder and.
Yeah, I think
I've had
Brie is
babies.
turning to a comedy channel. She's going to give Case a run for his money. I think that's what we're missing here. You know.
Yeah. I guess it's just whatever she can pull out of her ass to make Gypsy look like she didn't do anything. Gypsy didn't go in the room.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm wondering if Gypsy had spread that baby powder over a number of days. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Those are things we don't
Yeah.
know. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
mean, there's actual things we do not know. A lot of stuff, you know. But I don't think Brie has a problem with not focusing on correct stuff to make a point. There's no points being made here, right? Unless I'm
Mhm.
missing them. I'm not finding the debunking or the points. I mean,
She said she let the cats out. That's what I thought.
I thought that too. I thought that that was one of the last things she did was put the cats in the yard. I don't know if that's true or not. Doesn't really matter either way, but yeah.
Conspiracy said that her grandmother used to use powder all the time and her house was never like that.
Yeah, you're just saying that conspiracy. You know she used it all over the house like that. Come on.
I heard things about you, stalker, and
Morbid
it's
was
not
talking
good
to
stuff.
Dreamcraft Corner in the.
Please pay
Yeah, is
attention
he
to your
there?
mom and exit all social media today. You can reach more
more
people
people
yelling
yelling
out your window. Oh man, the Clue crew over there.
Oh.
Clueless crew.
The case here. We're not saying it's not, but we also know that the detectives and the investigators, you know, the people, like I said, that were trained to do this didn't notate that, like, there's baby powder everywhere. Okay? So, moving along.
The layers of the matter.
Did y'all think that was pause?
According to law enforcement sources,
I hate my voice.
Gypsy's yacht.
I thought it could be fingerprint dust too, but somebody else told me they don't think
It's
it is.
not.
I don't know. I know Gypsy did tell me that her mom
It's not.
did
You
use.
can tell what the fingerprint dust is because they have fingerprint dust on
It's dark. It goes dark.
Yeah, it was on like the Purell and the light switches. Those are
Yeah.
in a totally different set of photos.
It gets very dark.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a really weird question too. She goes, I know that Gypsy told me that her mum used to use a lot of baby powder. How did that conversation come up?
Yeah, I wonder,
Like, that's weird.
Yeah, Gypsy. Becca made a video, and you know it's about the baby powder.
Yeah.
Goodness.
It's just like, hi, how are you going? How's your day? Oh, it's a really nice sunny day. Did you know that my mum used baby powder?
Well, if you read the text messages where she just out of the blue tells Nick, "Hey, I'd still drink out Pediasure out of a
Pediasure, I
baby
know.
bottle."
So freaking bizarre.
Yeah, just out of
And
nowhere.
I'm
Hey,
spoiled
by
and
the
I have
way.
label brand clothes. Where are they?
Oh yeah.
Where were
Brand Oshkosh
Princess
Bagosh.
dresses. Yeah. I
For
used to buy
real.
that for my kids.
Yeah, that's she's still wearing Oshkosh Bagosh.
Use baby powder a lot. So it could be either or, you know? Because I do take this picture. I can show y'all and we can all decide what we could speculate because we're not going to make it a fact because it's not a fact if we don't know for sure. But I do have this picture of like the baby powder's on like this how am I so far off? Just me. Why don't you get in the box and tell me? I really want to know because I want to know if I'm so far off. So please request because I'm all about that's why I wish Becca Scoops would come in here. I'm all about having a civil conversation.
Don't you ever do it, Becca.
I won't.
You?
I won't.
They're
She's
baiting
blocked
you. They're
No.
baiting you
No.
so they can get you in there. No, I think it should be on
If she wants to
an
speak with me,
equal
it's going to
playing
be on
field.
YouTube and it's going to be fair, you know.
But isn't that funny? She says that, but
I'm
Becca, she
I'm
doesn't mention
blocked.
the
I can't even
email.
see anything that she does. I'm blocked. So
She doesn't mention you messaging her, but like you come in here, but she doesn't mention about you messaging her. Remember? Like
yeah.
yeah, that's sort of non-existent.
Oh Lord, new Sir Morbid merch dropping soon, and you will be featured on products soon. Wink, wink. I'll send you some. Give me your PO box because I love being in your box.
Oh God.
Lord
in
have
chat or
mercy. She's gonna have a conniption fit. I don't know. Is she in chat?
Who? Brie?
Dreamcatcher.
Dreamer.
Oh, Dreamer.
Dreamer.
I love Dreamer.
Dreamer.
I love me some
Yeah.
Dreamer.
Yes.
Oh,
she
she
is.
had some videos the other day, and she had these big boogers coming from her nose. It's like, oh,
get it.
gross.
Somebody Amazon her one of those things you stick up your nose that trims your nose.
Yeah,
hair.
like
Oh
that
God.
menus, those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Nose trimmers.
Bless it. Bless it. Nicole, you fell. Where'd you go? All right, I'm pushing play. We got about 10 minutes.
Conversation so we can get down to the truth. So, we can let these people and their families all move on with their life, So come up in the box and tell me how I'm so far off. I'm just showing you exactly what's in evidence. I'm not speculating, or we can speculate, but it doesn't make it a fact. Okay? But please, y'all say things in the chat, but don't want to come in the box. Come in the box. You don't have to show.
Y'all do the same thing. For example, Planty Bunny and Sugar Sunday. Just today. You got kicked off. Do you need the link again?
Yeah. Come back, Nicole. We're almost done, right?
Yeah. Yes. It's, about a couple minutes till 3. I'll leave about 3:15ish. All right, here we go.
Show your face, just come in the box. Okay, of course not. Anyways, next thing. So, of course, this is another thing Becca Scoops does. She never shows the entire paper. Ever. Show me something. Please, one of y'all email me. It's my name without the dots at yahoo.com. Email me if you find a single thing in Becca Scoops where she shows the entire page of any report. Okay? Okay, but I'm going to show you the whole page of a report. That's what I do. Okay. So let me show you hers. Okay, so
Yahoo account had access
Hold
to
on.
which she tossed all around Dee Dee's room and throughout the layers of the mattress. According to law enforcement sources, Gypsy's Yahoo account had accessed a Google search which read how to remove the smell of a dead body.
now this is what pissed me off, I think, the most about this video. And yes, pissed me off because I get passionate about this stuff, okay? Not only is Gypsy my friend, but these are people, like, this is a real case. This isn't like a little book that you check out from the fucking library and can rewrite if you want to. I don't know. This is someone's real life. Like, don't lie. That, you notice how she put in police source? Sweetheart.
Pause it real quick. What is it, Emma? What were you saying before we get into this part?
Just letting you know, because I'm gonna be in class in like 1 minute. But Dreamer just posted a video about you. You should check it out. She says you're jealous of Brie. It's really funny.
Yes, she nailed it on. That is exactly my issue. I am
She posted it like
so
4 minutes
jealous.
ago, I think.
Dreamer, you said you unblocked my account, Nicole on the dance floor on TikTok. You said you unblocked me and you didn't. So you're a liar.
Ooh.
You're a big liar, Dreamer. And I call out liars. And you're a liar. You said you unblocked me and you didn't. So I'm going to rip you a new one. Dreamer looks like Ronald Reagan. Yeah, now.
I feel like I keep having to
Looks like
put
him
it.
now.
I need like a public service announcement. I am going to stream Brie anytime that she keeps going after people like Emma or me or Becca Scoops or Fancy or Morbid or Ryan Lee or Pink Sands. You dish it out, but you can't take it. I'm jealous of that. What is there to be jealous of?
What is there to be jealous? I mean,
Was there seriously?
Honestly, what are you jealous of?
That 90s choker.
I'm jealous. I wish I could be friends with a murderer.
Yeah,
Gross. No, thank you.
Absolutely enormous. I mean, she's getting into territory. She's getting into big shook territory.
All she has to do is stop taking people's photos and doing what she's doing and attacking people. Stick to your defending Gypsy over there.
Right.
Yeah, stick with that. Then I wouldn't have nothing to say.
Who is Dreamer? JM. You gotta catch on here.
Dreamer's part of the dream team over there.
Yeah.
Dreamcraft
They
Corner.
did not let her up when Gypsy was on, I noticed. She was not up there on the panel.
Biff. Carms. Biff. Now I'm going to have to put her face on Biff.
Oh.
From Back to the Future. Yeah. All right, let me rewind this so we can hear this one more time.
How to remove the smell of a body.
Now, this is what pissed me off, I think, the most about this video. And yes, pissed me off because I get passionate about this stuff, okay? Not only is Gypsy my friend, but these are people, like, this is a real case. This isn't like a little book that you check out from the fucking library and can rewrite if you want to. I don't know. This is someone's real life. Like, don't lie. That, you notice how she put in police source? Sweetheart, no. You have to show proof. If you're going to say something as a fact, show proof. Just me. Oh, yeah. I told her to get in the box. She don't want to. Okay. So now let me show you the entire report. Because nowhere does it.
Just like I said earlier, like with other journalists that have sources, you have to protect your source. And the information that I have, and part of my deal with him is that I will not show the stuff that he's given me because those documents he has given me would identify him. Exactly. So I can't do it, and I'm not going to do it ever. So if you don't want to believe that part of it, then don't believe it, or don't believe anything about what I say. Yeah, but I am working. Yeah, I'm working as a journalist, and I have a source, and the source has given me information that you don't have, and the rest of the public does not have. These aren't public documents. And because they're not public documents, this person could get fired, or if he's retired, he could lose his pension. If it was
care about stuff like
that he gave me this stuff. Do you comprende, Brie? Okay. So I can't do it. All right. So if you don't want to believe it, just like with the Watergate situation, when they had Deep Throat as their source, it led them to different things about the case that made sense. And this man has led me to different things about this case that has uncovered a lot of things like this that makes sense now that we see the pictures, the evidence of the dryer sheets and the baby powder and the thermostat and all those things. So that's how a source works. The source isn't the only part of the facts that I bring. It's part of the facts.
And they're protected. It's a known thing that sources are protected.
Yeah. Right. And her sauce is Gypsy, who is the most uncredible person on the friggin' planet.
Right. And so if the things that I say don't add up, then don't believe it. Yeah. That's it. It's
prove her wrong when you don't have any proof yourself. We're still waiting for you to debunk her. We're still waiting.
So I haven't I haven't found anything that you said, Brie, that debunks anything that I've said. In fact, the things that I have said and that my source has brought us has led us to understand certain things about this investigation that no one knew before.
Boom, mic drop.
To say anything about a Google search, okay? Because in the stuff they pull up about Nick, it tells about his searches. So why wouldn't they for Gypsy? Okay. Now let me show you the report. The entire page. Well, that is it's gonna look like half a page, but it's
say it again.
Didn't go to trial. So all of the investigative parts about Gypsy aren't public because it did not go to trial.
Yeah, dumb. I mean, what?
Why can't it be? Why is it not public information?
Because there wasn't a trial, so it wasn't like in a public setting. You know what I mean? So just like some of your information,
wouldn't it be in the discovery document? Like, is there a way to FOIA something like that?
It's kind of like I think it's I'm not sure of all the legality behind stuff that people that get plea deals of what information of theirs are not made public and which information is public. I'm not sure how that works. I just know that if the case doesn't go to trial, that certain parts of the investigation, there's no reason to make them public. Do you know what I mean? And it costs money to put all that stuff out on the internet, to transcribe it and have it
This
become
is back in
public.
2015. Like, I just think of what's her name? Ruby Frankie, the mommy vlogger that had her kids. Like, after it seemed like after they took their plea deal, that's when the recordings came out and the body cam and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
and I think part of the stuff with Gypsy could have been because a lot of the stuff that happened was when she was a minor. I'm not sure about exactly all the legality behind why certain parts of an investigation are known, but probably even in Ruby Frankie's, there's probably, hundreds and hundreds of pages that aren't public, right? That certain things are made public, like the recordings and blah, blah, blah.
Journal.
But if you look at a case file, a real case file, they're really thick, and there's lots of paper. It's not all made public. That's all I'm going to say. It's not all made public. And especially if it doesn't go to trial, certain stuff, it's not that it's being held.
Well, they stop investigating after,
right. It's not that it's being held in secret. They're like, why do we have to make it public? Yeah, maybe through a FOIA, but I think through a FOIA, you have to exactly ask for, I don't know if you can ask for the whole case file. I'm not sure how that works either, to be honest. So the stuff that I have is not on the internet. I know that.
Right.
Because there's nothing else at the bottom. And here's the thing, y'all can, I know a lot of y'all might be in here and y'all just hate Gypsy, but I think it's probably because y'all have been hearing misinformation, right? Because can't we just let the girl live her life and not think all this ridiculous crap that you hear from people on the internet?
No.
That's why when you're listening to people, you should look at...
Well, Brie, you're kind of giving us something to talk about every time you go live. Because old Gyp's over there bound by a PR agreement, and she can't really do much anymore. So she's really not pumping out the goods at the moment. But you sure are making sure it keeps going and that people have stuff to talk about.
She wants people to go on the internet and look it up. Well, look up Gypsy. She's already given out all her information and lies and stuff. So go do it.
I mean, there's a reason you're pretty much the only person out here standing up for her.
Yeah.
Evidence, because just think, this girl was abused her entire life and you're basing your hate towards someone that you don't even know off of content creators that don't show you proof. My eyeshadow is this. I use the same exact palette for all the time. It's Spotlight. I got some.
All right,
here we go. The same page.
Here's her evidence. Okay, here's her proof.
Okay. Here it is. Here it
except, Becca cut it right here. She didn't show you the whole thing. And I wonder why. Why wouldn't she show the whole thing? Well, let's see. On August 17, 2015, I applied for a search warrant for Gypsy's Yahoo account records from Yahoo Inc. The warrant was sought because it was believed the records contained information related to the murder of Claudina Blanchard. Greene County Honorable Judge Dan blah blah signed the search warrant. The search warrant was emailed to Yahoo Inc. on August 19th. The search warrant returned on August 20th. The Yahoo accounts for, and then it says the accounts, and any Yahoo ID number associated with, boom. The search warrant was sought because these were the accounts Gypsy had used during her encounters with Nicholas prior to the murder.
Okay.
So that's why. It's because they're conversations. It's because of conversations.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't.
Stop it there. I know. Stop it there. So what was the outcome of that search? What was the forensic analysis of it, Brie? Do you have that paper? Because I do. But you don't, Brie.
Nope. You don't have it, Brie. Sorry.
They subpoenaed or whatever the Yahoo account that does not just focus on the messenger. I'm sure there was stuff on that messenger.
Well, I'm sure there was too. And that's probably what they were looking for. But then when they do a forensic means you got somebody, a forensic accountant type guy that goes in that knows how to do this, that's looking at everything, right?
My aunt, we had to do it, a forensic accountant for my aunt's estate. And it worked.
Right.
Stuff.
And so it's not even a detective that does it. It's a forensic guy that goes over all that, and then they report back to
she's so
the detectives.
She's so stupid.
the stuff we don't know that's there that's scary. I mean, there's got to be even
That's her
more
proof.
that's far worse.
That's her proof.
Yeah. So that's it, huh? That proves
We'll
nothing.
see.
It just proves
Becca,
they were
again, are you gonna
actually
just close up shop now?
it proves our point that they were looking at it. They had a forensic
Exactly.
analysis of it. The forensic analysis of it is that on June 7th, she started went in and searched, how do I take care of the smell of a dead body?
That's it. That's
And
it.
probably a little bit more than
Stations that were had. It had nothing to do. Can you confirm if that's true or if it's lies? What?
Oh my
Brie
god.
looks like the lead singer
Can you
for
confirm if that's true or if it's lies? If what's true or if it's lies? He searched a murder weapon first, apparently. They said after his history, they were shocked. Yeah, well, and I have pictures of that too. And here's the thing. Gypsy did ask Nick. We all know this. A year before, by the way, which I made a video about that today. It wasn't 2.5 years. It was a year before. And she actually is the one who continued to change her mind. And both the
I can't. She's
bullshit.
gonna piss me
That's
off.
bullshit.
prototype. Okay, who here
That's
has looked up
bullshit.
ways to cover up the smell of a dead corpse?
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you're curious. Comes to
I
mind
just
every now and then.
for her name should be Brie with the excuses, because that's all she does is make excuse after excuse for Gypsy and point the finger at Nick, and it was all him and blah 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 blah, and that really pisses me off. And I find it weird, this is just a little side note, that she said earlier that she has a connection to NPG Cornerstone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said she has she knows
Oh.
somebody that's in NPG Cornerstone, which I think MPG is not helping Nick in any way, shape, or form. I don't.
No, I don't. I agree with that. I agree with that.
That
You know what?
account has me blocked. Like, I barely really talk about Nick as
Yeah.
much as I should. But like, for them to block me, that's very
It's
strange.
very, very suspect. Yeah. And as far as Brie goes, let me just say this in closing about all this, is that I know that we hate her, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes when I'm listening to her like this, it's like, because, I'm 60 years old, I've been around for a while, and I just feel like, poor girl, she doesn't know that she doesn't know. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you look at somebody and it's like they're so intellectually not sophisticated that they don't even understand how much they don't know, that they're just going by their instincts and trying to Google things when, I have my husband who's a detective. I was an ICU and an RN psych nurse for years and years. And I'm not tooting our horn. I'm not saying, wow, look at us. I'm just saying that I kind of feel almost sorry for her sometimes when she comes out with these things. I want her to bring stuff that's actually, challenges me. And then, and then it turns out to be this kind of, very intellectually lowbrow kind of arguments that
she's not smart. Becca,
that, my 12-year-old, kid could make, so it's just, I don't know. It's just, it's sad. And Brie, just stop. Just don't do it anymore. It's not a good look. And it's
No,
sad.
please go back to making glitter.
Please.
Yeah, really. Save your save your health. Your again, every time somebody gets with Gypsy, they start looking like a mess. She's a drain.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's what narcissists do. They drain you of everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And that upsets me too, because I see that she's being used, and at some point, just like the Rachel Garlick, remember Gypsy's friend Rachel Garlick, who was her friend in prison, correct? And when Rachel, when Gypsy got out, we didn't need Rachel anymore, and it's kind of like Brie took that place, and we all know what happened to Rachel.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm afraid Brie knows too much. You know how dumb they are. They give over. It's like, oh, here's all our confidential information. They did that with Fancy. So I think they've given her stuff, and she knows too much. So
yeah, that's true too. I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Have to offer.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
But yeah, she's in a bad situation. Maybe, it's, I don't know. I
I'm
still
scared
think
for your life, Brie. I would be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Brie,
I think she's brainwashed and scared for her life. Yeah.
Brie, if you want to talk to me, reach out, email me, beccascoops@gmail.com or on the TikTok. I messaged you over there. I'd be happy to, chat with you, even personally. I feel bad. I think you're being misled. And I can say one good thing about you, Brie. You're a pretty ride or die friend for Gypsy. I can say that.
Ride or die.
Yeah, which is kind of no pun intended, Brie. But yeah, I'd love to talk with you, chat with you for a second, just if I could help. I feel bad. I guess I'm just feeling bad or just destroying somebody like that. But anyways, that's it. I'm done.
No, I think that's good. Maybe she'll reach out and we can figure something out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, I buy you.
Brie. Stop.
But it's not cool what you're doing to Starlight.
Yeah,
that's not cool,
stop.
and that's got to stop.
That's like if you want to push my buttons because you think it's funny that it pisses me off, but you're not gonna. You sure didn't think it was funny when you just doxed your entire family over there.
I know.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you showed your whole Facebook. That's
kind of weird. That's kind of weird as a response.
It is. I don't know what to say, but just leave people alone.
Yeah,
Talk
don't
to Gypsy. Talk about defending Gypsy. You don't have to personally attack people constantly because that is what she does. And I don't understand why she thinks that everybody else does it to her and it's just coming from nowhere. No.
I've not seen a thing about Brie. Nothing except for that one montage people made.
She
video
triggers
of
people.
her.
She triggers people first.
Yeah.
And then people retaliate.
Yes.
Right.
And
then
I
they're
don't
the
know
bad,
who's
evil
I don't know who's behind any
Victimization.
accounts. I'm not in the loop or know anything on who has Brie spoof accounts or whatever, snark accounts, whatever you want to call them.
Right.
So you want to be angry at those people, that's fine, but don't take it out on creators just because you don't know who's doing things. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Just shut up with that.
And Brie, yeah, you cannot dox Starlight or anyone. That is not acceptable. That's where we all draw the line.
Yeah.
And nobody here is doxing you.
Mm-mm.
Or has ever.
Yeah. Nope, nor would I allow it.
No, so don't cross that line. Don't.
Well, she's already crossing it, and she's about to piss me off.
She better stop where she is.
Right.
I know people, and when I say I know people, it's lawyers, not like,
right,
not
right.
like
just such nasty behavior.
Well, they were like that picture. They were laughing because that picture bothers me. Well, why the fuck would it not bother me? That was a mistake that now haunts me.
Yeah,
because I got.
You had to dig for that.
Right.
Yes.
It's something you posted. If it's something you posted, okay, I posted it. So
exactly, like I'm saying, go steal pictures off my wherever you can find, but whatever. When it's done, back to you. Don't cry. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. With that,
we just give her another 16 hours worth of material.
Good. Have fun with it. But I'm telling you, keep it up, Brie. I'll be live again tomorrow. Okay, I'm not joking. I am not. I've got time this week, and I will.
Good.
I will make sure I will go live about you again tomorrow. If you don't shut the fuck up,
and I'll be right here next to Starlight if you do it. I'll be right here next to Starlight if you do it. So don't do it, Brie.
Same.
Just walk away. I mean,
got
it's
an
pretty
army
easy.
over here.
I mean, she leaves Morbid alone.
Yeah.
She doesn't. But you're over there putting up my mug shot and shit. Back off my nuts.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna get on yours. Plain and simple. All right.
We know who has bigger nuts.
All right, I got to skedaddle.
All right, thank you guys.
Appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Avalon. I'm glad you were able to make it. It's got to be super late. It's past your bedtime.
Go night now, Avalon. Yeah.
Get your memes in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you,
All right,
Nicole.
thanks, Starlight. I'm out.
Becca, yes, I'm glad you could make it.
Bye, guys. Love y'all.
I will possibly see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
See you tonight, Morbid.
Yes. Okay. So I wanted just to make sure that nobody was up here, but I'm sure Nicole doesn't mind though. Oh, you could be up here, Nicole. I didn't mean you had to leave, Nicole. I just wanted to show this one more time because someone mentioned Brie's bottom half, for her to show her bottom half. Well, there's her fucking bottom half. Okay? Keep showing my photos that have nothing to do with you, have nothing to do with this case. They have nothing to do with anything that we talk about. And we'll just start showing pictures of you too, with your big ass. You a big ass. Okay? Go do something with your time besides spurging out over Gypsy Rose Blanchard. For real. Now, I don't have anything against chunky people, all right? But, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. So while you want to sit over there and pick my looks apart, well, two can play that game. So you better decide you want to play ball, swing, bada, swing, okay? Because we can play ball, all right? Go fuck yourself, you bitch. Quit fucking with me, and I won't have anything to say about you, okay? Quit fucking with Emma and all these other people. And with that, thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys tonight on Sir Morbid X. And yeah, I gotta go. So I'm out of here. All right. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Blah, 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 blah. Love you. Mean it. Bye.
A disclaimer that I don't have all that much time today. Got a little bit of time today.
This beat is going to drop in 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's fair game, right? Bye, everybody.